We share moments, I'm thinking it's deep. Up in Soho, Casa Rocks. You always listen by radar with the Baccarat. The smell is as intoxicating as us when we link up. We both Uber, baby, drink up. I'm trying to have you all smiles when you think of the moments we shared. I'm praying nothing ever compared to the day we watched the sunset at Noble. I knew you, but that day I felt I got to know you. Lemon rich and Dory chicken. I feel like you the one that's missing, for real.
Baby, order more drinks. Baby, order more drinks. And come and tell me what you think. And come and tell me what you think. Baby, order more drinks. Baby, order more drinks. And come and tell me what you think. Come and tell me what you think.
Hold on. It's recording. I just gotta take the battery and stuff off. That nigga up there playing that shit, boy.
Nah, he be up there getting off. He usually do it earlier, though.
Come on.
I also don't know who it is. Like, I've been trying to figure out who it is. I just want to know who.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm like, hey, nigga, you be getting off on the guitar, nigga.
All right, cool. And hold on one second. Let me take this battery off. Come on, yo. Damn.
Yo, what's up, guys? We are back. Hoops and Brews, happy hour. Hope y'all had a great weekend. I had a fun weekend. I hope NFL Sunday was great for you. If you're from Detroit or Michigan as a whole, it probably wasn't great. If you're from Baltimore, it probably wasn't great either. But I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the games. It's a pretty good day of football. I don't think it disappointed. And yeah, now we are here. We are currently watching I watch almost every Timberwolves game. I've realized that. I think I like literally, if the Timberwolves are playing, I probably watch Timberwolves play. So we're watching the end of Timberwolves Thunder. Shay and going at it, and then flipping over to Doc's first. Well, we was watching a little bit, but flipping over to Doc's first game with the Bucks. So yeah, man, how you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm good. We here. We live. We back. We watching Doc Rivers. Try to pull it off. Try to do as he said. Pull off the impossible. Because what he's trying to accomplish and what they're trying to accomplish is a very tough task.
He said it was impossible.
He basically was like, I wouldn't want if I was anybody, I wouldn't want this position that I'm in right now.
Fuck out of here. You coaching Giannis, you be all right.
It sounds good for the documentary.
It does. You coaching Giannis and
that's
Dame,
about
you
it.
be okay.
It only sounds good for the documentary. That's about it. But shout out to Doc. What's good, fans? If y'all out there, drop a comment. Let us know what city you are watching or listening from. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever else you may get your podcast, we appreciate you. Please, as always, feel free to share it. If you tag us on it, we will retweet you. Pavy, I can hear you scratching your beard in the mic. So shout out to the fans. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with us. And if you are watching us on HNBmedia.com or on YouTube.com/HoopsNBrews or wherever else you may consume this content, we appreciate you for tuning in. Feel free to send us a tweet. If you have questions that you want to ask, let us know. I have mad time tonight to sit and talk. The last happy hour was literally 1 hour, but that episode was actually
a good episode.
That was a hilarious episode. That was a hilarious. I mean, we have good podcasts together. We have good podcast chemistry because we don't agree on nothing. We did. We don't agree on. We don't agree on nothing but spots we like to go hang out at night. That's about it. So. I mean, well, we agree on life stuff. But when it comes to sports, we do not agree. Actually, speaking of that, let's talk about the NFL to start it off. I know we started off with a little bit of NBA, that was such a enthralling Sunday of football.
It was a good ass day of football.
I was pretty damn emotionally spent afterwards. Don't get me wrong, we were at the bar for a long time. I didn't even spend that much money, ironically, because I was just drinking Bud Lights all day. I've been drinking mad Bud Lights because honestly, anything heavy,
it's not bad
alcohol,
beer.
it's
not bad beer.
It's not bad beer at all. It's just like actual alcohol and hard beers now. They be having me feeling fucked up for like the whole day afterwards. I'm at that point now. My body is like, yeah, like. Drinking is cool, but it's not fun no more tomorrow, so we gonna relax. So literally, I ain't even do nothing late last night. I went home, ate a torta, and went to sleep. But it was a great day of football. I enjoyed eating wings, watching the games, hanging out with the homies, drinking Bud Lights. And Lamar let me down. Lamar let the hood down. Lamar let the whole hood down.
The culture is like
Lamar let the whole hood down.
Every time the hood get behind
I wanted
a team,
Lamar to win. And I agree, but I wanted him to win. He just, as I tweeted and I made everybody very, very upset yesterday, he choked.
No, he didn't. I don't think he choked.
He choked 100%.
I wouldn't say he choked.
He choked, and if he was Peyton Manning, everybody that looked like us would be saying he choked.
Yeah, but it was.
But because he looked like us, we not saying that the man choked when the man clearly went out there and laid an egg.
Nah, I mean, it was more stuff than just that. Like, I think the biggest play of the game was the fucking Zay Flowers play. You tried to Superman dive in the end zone. When you could have just got tackled at the 1 yard line, you would have scored the next play. That would have made it what? I think at that point, that would have made it 10-17.
Yeah.
It would have made it 10-17. Like, the penalty he had, like, it was to me the Ravens as a whole just weren't the disciplined football team.
I don't think I'm not gonna blame that on Zay Flowers. I'm blaming that on bad coaching and bad technique, which I'm fine with. But Lamar had a fumble and a turnover.
He had a fumble and a turnover.
So
the last pick was terrible.
I can be upset at Zay Flowers, but when he threw that ball in the air, like in the words of Adrian Peterson, I saw him throw that ball, and
that last pick was awful.
Look. When I saw him throw the ball and the camera had to pan and it was still going toward the middle of the field, I said, "Oh no!" And then he threw the intercept. I was in the bar screaming loud as hell. I could not believe my eyes.
He threw that bitch to three people. Where was you throwing that,
He played like Michael Vick yesterday.
Don't disrespect Michael Vick.
Not the good Michael Vick.
Don't disrespect Michael Vick.
He played like Michael Vick.
I still think Michael Vick
not the good Michael Vick.
Don't disrespect Michael Vick.
I'm not disrespecting Michael Vick. Lamar Jackson is a 2-time MVP.
Vick.
No,
they locked my mans up.
Michael Vick was not a 2-time MVP.
Yeah,
with
all
due respect to the
guy. Because they locked him up, man.
Nah.
They locked my mans up. He could have been.
Nah. Somebody said he played like a C game. He didn't choke. In my opinion, they got away from what they did. They only ran like 12 times when they averaged close to 30 attempts. If you play like a C game in the AFC Championship, you choked.
I just think, again.
You choked.
Again.
You know who didn't play with a C game? Brock Purdy. Jared Goff. Patrick Mahomes. All of them brought their A games yesterday.
I mean.
He did not. He was by far and away the worst quarterback to play football yesterday.
Yeah, he wasn't good. Like I said, I just think as a whole, they were just undisciplined and way too emotional. Like the penalties they was having, like even the first Zay Flowers penalty when they had the big play. Why you push the man down? What you on, bro? You push the man down and spun the ball in his face, bro. You can't do that. Then again, the fumble at the goal line, that was huge. The Lamar pick, the Lamar pick was inexcusable. Like, bro, what was you looking at? Like,
Yeah,
what
live
was
to
you
fight
actually
another
looking
day.
at?
You got to live to fight another day.
Then I mean, the defense happened. It was just so many. I think they had 5 personal fouls. You can't have it in the AFC Championship game.
I'm sorry. Their defensive line was also getting destroyed
D-line was
by
getting
the
destroyed.
Kansas City Chiefs D-line. Patrick Mahomes could have read a paper. He could have set up a tan in bed. He could have called Taylor Swift down. She could have performed a song, and he still would have had time to look up, look around the field, and throw the ball. You know what's crazy to me about the Chiefs is, regardless of what they look like in the regular season, I never really count them out because of what they look like in the playoffs. And even some of them passes that those guys that, they've been dropping them all season.
They caught them shit
They
yesterday.
caught them shits yesterday when it mattered. But also, I think Pat is just a master of placing the ball. Like, even like one of the – I knew the Ravens were going to lose when it was a play where, like, Mahomes escaped the pocket, ran, I believe, to his left, and then he just lobbed the ball right over, like, the linebacker to, like, get the first down. It was only, like, an 8-yard pass. I was like, yeah, he in his bag today. It's over. Like, he just literally lobbed it, bloop, right over the defender. I was like, yeah, they getting cooked today. And then Lamar just proceeded to lay egg after egg. And he looked visibly frustrated during the game. Like,
They all looked visibly frustrated.
He looked visibly frustrated during the game. Like, he was mad at the line. But my biggest beef with Lamar was Lamar had a lot of time in the pocket when they weren't blitzing. He just didn't run. And even when they were blitzing, I'm like, yo, if the pocket gonna collapse every time, you the fastest one on the field. Run. We don't give a fuck about none of that goddamn QBR, passer rating shit. We want to see you win. Do what it takes to win. And what he did yesterday was not do what it takes to win. And I didn't see him doing any and everything for him not to lose that football game yesterday. He played very mediocre. He choked. He was not ready for the bright lights. And, like, all of what he doing right now is cool. It's smooth until he win. And if he don't win, then it is kind of what it is. To me, he never going to be in that top 10 QB of all-time conversation until he win a ring. And he only, to me, pushed himself further. Like, he not even in my top 15 right now. He about to have 2 MVPs, including a unanimous MVP. But you got to win something. You at least got to get to the Super Bowl once. If he was Peyton Manning, everybody would be trashing him that look like me and you. But because he not Peyton Manning,
I just think
target, everybody's favorite thing to tweet me was, Peyton choked mad times. Yeah, I know he did. But you sitting up here telling me Lamar didn't choke. He just played at a C-.
Nah,
he didn't choke. He just played at a C- for the championship game.
I don't
choke.
Again, I don't think he choked. I just think that as a complete football team, they were just one way too emotional, and mistakes just killed him. Like, then he didn't help the situation, but also I just think they just weren't a disciplined football team, and then mistakes just killed him. You fumbled at the goal line, bro.
Yeah,
For a
somebody,
touchback.
and somebody said they trashed Peyton Manning too. No, my point is nobody is trashing Lamar.
Because
everybody just saying, he kind of didn't play that well. It's like, what are we talking about?
Number one,
if
nobody
he
thinks
was any other quarterback.
Number one, nobody
they would be trashing him
because
Stephen A. and all of them. Now I will give Stephen A. credit. He did say that Lamar choked, but the media would be trashing him right now if he was Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Like I'm holding him. To me, he's like LeBron before he won the first ring.
He is not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
I'm holding. Yes, he is.
He's not at that standard of greatness.
You're a
He's not at
liar.
that standard of
You're a
greatness.
liar. You're a fucking liar.
As a quarterback, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Listen.
Yes, he is.
Listen,
he
I am
has
somebody,
a unanimous MVP.
I don't give a fuck.
He's about to win a second
don't
MVP.
care.
He never even been to the goddamn
I
Super
don't care.
Bowl.
Listen.
LeBron at least made it to the fucking finals twice before he won one.
I am somebody who thinks we are in the worst era of quarterbacking I have ever seen in my life. You have one elite quarterback in the league. Literally one. So they don't give him the same shit as Peyton Manning because they don't think he's that good. They don't think he's as good as Peyton Manning. And they don't think he can throw the football any damn way. That's why he don't get as much shit. They shocked he doing this.
Choking is when you were expecting him to win. I was expecting him to win. He was the goddamn MVP. He was playing lights out all year. Everybody been talking for the past 3 weeks about how they got arguably one of the top 10 defenses of the past 10 years. It didn't look like it yesterday.
I mean, to be fair, they did hold him to 17
annihilated.
points. No, to be fair, they did hold him to 17 points.
And they still got annihilated.
They held him to 17.
They got annihilated.
They lost by 7.
They got annihilated, and they were very undisciplined.
They did it.
Yes, they did.
They didn't get annihilated.
Yes, they did.
To be
they
fair,
got a couple lucky breaks.
No, they held them. They didn't score. They held the Chiefs to no points for a whole half. They played
it was smooth, but you don't give guys like Patrick Mahomes 3 chances.
What you mean?
You give him none.
What you mean? They held him to 17 points, bro.
If they would have held him to 10, they would have won.
You not gonna hold that man to 10 points. That's not gonna happen. But they held him to 17.
You also shouldn't allow the man to sit back and read a paper and have fun in the goddamn.
The second half they picked it up more. First half, yeah. Second half they picked it up.
Yeah,
more.
but by then it was too late.
It wasn't too late.
It was too late. They never
late.
scored more than they did.
It was not too late by then,
bro. Did they catch up with him?
No.
Then it was too late.
It wasn't too late.
It was
bro.
too late.
It wasn't too late.
The first 3 and out they had after the Chiefs scored, I'm like, damn, the Ravens about to lose this game because they never gonna be able to catch up on that one possession that they missed and they lost and the Chiefs scored. And they never caught up. They never caught up.
Well, for one, they fumbled a fucking touchdown.
I don't want to hear about what they did.
For one,
let's talk. I don't want to hear about the excuses.
Defense
That's what actually happened.
The defense, for the most part, did his job. It's just again the penalties.
Gave that man all day long.
Again, it's
all
just
day
the
long.
penalties.
I wonder what somebody out there, if you watching, what was Patrick Mahomes' completion percentage on 3rd down? I bet you it was like 8 or 10 or something like that. You did not do your job. If Patrick Mahomes is going 8 or 10 on 3rd down, do better. And they also converted
on. That man sprain his ankle.
Yes, he did.
Crying.
And they also converted on 2 different 4th downs as well. That was key in the game.
They also didn't convert on some 4th downs too.
Yeah, but the ones that they did was important.
I'm just saying they held him to 17 points, bro. If you hold a Patrick Mahomes-led team to 17 points and shut them out in the second half, I think you did somewhat of your job. The problem is the offense is the problem. Well, number one, the Chiefs. Also, you got to give credit to the Chiefs' defense. The Chiefs' defense was also just very good.
I didn't say Lamar was better than Mahomes, by the way, fans.
The Chiefs.
I said that they had a top 10 defense that everyone has been touting that of the past 10 years, and you have a generational quarterback. You should go out and win.
I don't think
how the fuck do you win 2 MVPs and not a generational quarterback?
Listen.
Are you about to make me throw my fucking laptop across the room? How does that make sense?
Listen,
that's like saying Giannis isn't a generational player or Jokic ain't a generational. Jokic not a generational player.
Can you listen? I think he is.
This is the weakest era of big men of all time. Jokic not a generational player.
I think he is one of the. I think he is probably not. He is. I think he is the most dynamic dual threat. But as far as the actual skill, I'm not saying the man can't throw. That's not what I'm saying. But as far as the skill of actually throwing the football, literally throwing the football, I think he's good. But I think he's one of the most dynamic quarterbacks. I told you, I think we're in the worst era of quarterbacking I've ever seen in my life. There is one elite QB.
I disagree with that. But
who the other ones? Burrow get hurt every goddamn year, so I'm not hearing that.
Yeah, but that don't mean you're not elite.
I know he's not elite to me. You got
he is
to
elite.
be elite. You have to do a
made a Super Bowl in the past, and he's made a Super Bowl in the
Who
Patrick
gives a
Mahomes
fuck?
era. He is elite. He's elite.
To be elite, you have to do this.
You gotta get to the Super Bowl to be elite.
No, you have to be.
Yes, you do. Technically, at this point, Brock Purdy is elite.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He took his team to the Super Bowl.
You have to be a model.
He did that.
You have to be a model of consistency year after year after year to be elite.
I don't. The NFL is not the NBA. Guys don't go 10 times.
No,
guys don't go 10
That's
times.
not. I didn't.
All
say that.
NFL.
No,
they go 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and get it.
No.
You're missing my point. My point is in the NBA, guys get a chance to be 10 to 15-time All-Stars. In the NFL, you get 3 to 5 really hot years and 3 mediocre years, and that's really what's going.
Not at quarterback. Not at quarterback. If we talking about a running back, sure, a running back.
But if you telling me he getting injured, but when he not injured, he make the Super Bowl. What are we talking about?
He ain't do it. Do it more. Do it consistently.
Tell these motherfuckers to stop injuring me when they tackle me.
It happened
But because I made the Super Bowl, they want to whoop my ass every time I play. So they be beating me the fuck up.
It happened one time.
And his offensive line is not that fire.
Okay. It happened one time.
Offensive line to me wasn't that fire when they made the Super Bowl.
I know it's terrible.
So that's my point.
He's not.
What you mean?
He's not elite to me.
What you mean?
You have one
Give
elite.
him fucking Patrick Mahomes offensive line and Andy Reid.
You have one elite quarterback in the NFL to me, and I think that's Patrick Mahomes. Again, I think we are in the worst ever quarterback.
Josh Allen is not elite.
He's not elite. He's not elite. He's very good though. He's a good quarterback. A very good quarterback. He's not elite. Again, I remember growing up. You had Manning, you had Brady, you had Breeze, you had Rodgers, all in the league at one time. To me, who are all elite quarterbacks, who are a model of consistency and a model of excellence.
But that's
at
4
that
out of
position.
30 though. That's not really the
We
majority.
ain't even got fucking 4. If you want to put Big Ben in there, I'm fine with that. Ben was up in there. Eli would get the Holy Ghost in the playoffs.
Eli is elite. He won 2 Super Bowls.
I'm not even mad at Phillip Rivers. He better than most people that we got right now.
But I also feel like this is just Mahomes' era, the same way it was Brady's era.
Yeah, but those guys were still elite in that era as well, though. We don't have no elite.
A lot of them guys don't have rings. Aaron Rodgers still only got 1.
So he was a model of
consistency. Playing for 20 fucking years.
He was a model of consistency every single
consistently
year,
mid. He fucking played for 20 years and won fucking
mid.
one
He
ring.
wasn't mid, bro. He won how many?
He wasn't mid. He wasn't mid, and that's
bro.
the Bears fan in me that took that dig at him.
He wasn't mid.
He was not mid.
He was a very good.
He was
quarterback.
not mid. To me, in terms of skill, he's the greatest. He's the most skilled quarterback of all time.
He's one of the greatest throwers of the football we have ever seen.
He's definitely top 3. Mahomes to me is like. To me, my top 5 personally is Brady, Montana, Manning. I got Marino and then Mahomes still.
Fair.
We can, but
Fair.
like,
I'm saying, can we talk about the fucking Lions?
Oh yeah.
We
can. People still dropping comments about this.
What was it?
Somebody said Lamar consistent. His winning percentage is top 10 all time. No way Rivers is elite, but 2-time MVP Lamar isn't. Somebody said A-Rod got 4 MVPs. That's smooth. He got 1 ring.
Come on, 4 MVPs is crazy.
Somebody said facts TPJ, and Mahomes has the refs behind him too. Somebody says I think Aaron Rodgers the best I've seen before Mahomes. All right, cool. Let's move on. Let's talk about Lions. You can go ahead and introduce it. Talk to us about what happened during the game.
That shit was just painful, dog. Like it was just painful. It was just painful, bro. Like it was up. I just think that, granted, if Dan Campbell's been doing this all season with playing like he playing Madden and just being aggressive. So I mean, I guess in theory you can't change now. But like, bro, you left a lot of points on the board. Now this is assuming they would have made the field goals. But bro, you left a lot of points on the board, bro. Then the receivers started just dropping passes.
Yeah, the moment got too big for him.
And that's like literally
I
that
didn't
thing.
like what Dan Campbell said after the game. It was like we might never get back here again. But you got to say the rest of the quote though. The rest of the quote was, we may never get back here again. Like obviously, I don't believe that, but I'm just being honest. And it's gonna be way harder next year than it was this year because we're not gonna sneak up on nobody. Okay, I didn't know you said
that. The full quote was not.
Okay, all right.
People just
That's
took
all
that
I saw
part.
the headline. The goddamn media.
Fake news.
Yeah, the full,
Dan Campbell, they have fake news out on Dan Campbell.
Yeah, the full quote was a little bit more expounded upon it than just that. But no, it was just unfortunate. I mean, number one, Brock Purdy, he wasn't the game manager yesterday. Now, granted, the biggest play of the game should have been a fucking interception. But the safety decided to let the ball hit his helmet.
Somebody said Dan Campbell going for it on 4th, like he could just click next match once the game is done.
That's funny as hell. But he really was. But yeah, granted, the biggest play of the game was obviously the ball bouncing off man and Brandon Ayuk catching it. But Christian McCaffrey was great. I know like to the naked eye, it didn't seem like he had the best game running the football, but he fell forward every time. He eked out the yards he got. He was the reason why a lot of the drives you were able to call the plays you were able to call because you weren't in like 2nd and 13. You were in 2nd and 5, which opens up your playbook and you can have other plays, or 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 4 or whatever. But no, it was a great game. That was probably, I can't remember every football game I've watched. But that was one of the better NFC Championship games I can remember seeing.
Yeah, no.
That was a great football game. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I thought it was a great game. I thought that Deebo Samuel's being on the field, even though he didn't have the normal Deebo game, it was just enough for them to feel normal. And I feel like in the last game, once he got injured, he didn't necessarily Like they didn't move the same. Once he got injured, they kind of moved like, oh,
No,
kind of like they were stunned.
Cal said when he went out, half their playbook because now like we can't use half our
Yeah,
playbook.
yeah, exactly. So even just him being even if he is a decoy, allows you to just be able to open things up. I thought that the Lions really came out and they attacked them, pun intended. And my biggest thing with a lot of these teams, to me, Dan Campbell coaches like what's Minnesota's head coach
Chris
name?
Finch.
Yeah, to me, Dan Campbell is the Detroit version of Chris Finch, and the Lions yesterday were the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like you have to execute properly at the end of games in order for you to win. And even as we start to transition towards like actual NBA talk, because we've been talking NFL for this whole intro. Sorry. If you're looking at like the Nuggets and the Bucks, the Bucks get out to a really good lead. Then and then the Nuggets made some adjustments, and now you right back in it. Now, will Doc be Dan Campbell or Chris Finch and lose them the game by not making the necessary adjustments that'll need to be made? I don't know, but to me, my biggest thing in the NFL is like points are very, 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 very hard to come by. And I know that we see teams score a lot in this generation, so it looks easy because they kind of have taken away for the defensive players to knock the fuck out of each other. So everything is different. Even Josh Allen, that big play he made when he was running, it's a fake slide. But how do you eliminate a fake slide from the game when you could claim, I was just hesitating before I made a move? But if you're a QB, you protected now. So before they would have tried to send him on jacked up with Chris Berman
I miss Jacked Up so
and
much.
Tom Jackson.
Jacked Up was incredible.
Jacked Up
bro.
was incredible.
He got jacked up.
Incredible television.
Incredible television.
But in the second half, to me, the Lions started playing like they didn't want to lose, and I think that when you're young and aggressive and trying to win the game because you're in the big moment, you do things that lead to turnovers and mishaps, which is what the Minnesota Timberwolves, frequently do. And even if you look at the Ravens game versus the Chiefs, that happened a lot of times. Penalties, fumbles, bad interceptions. Like I give Zay Flowers a lot of credit for trying, but you failed. You should have, if you're actually thinking, but he's a rookie, but he's a great rookie. But if you're actually thinking in that moment, it's like 7 minutes and 40-some seconds left on the clock in that quarter.
I don't know, but
I think it was. If
you get tackled, you're at the 1 yard line.
If you just protect the ball and get down, you have Lamar Jackson behind you and one of the best running games in the NFL. And at the worst, that's 3 points and then I think the lead would have been 17-13 or something like that.
Nah, it would have been.
Or it would have been 10-17. Now you're within one score. You fumble that ball, and then you eventually wind up losing those points. But if you get that 3 points, you get that 7 points Lamar threw on that interception, you just even continue that drive that you had when Lamar fumbled the ball to keep the positive momentum going, you still might wind up at the minimum with 9 points. At the most, you could have had 21. So those possessions, bad coaching, bad execution, bad discipline from the defense to me and the offense. Like, I just didn't really rock with it. And I think the Lions, you saw they were playing not to lose, which made them start to execute poorly because they started trying to be perfect. And to me, my thing is like when it comes to the football, way more than basketball, the fundamentals are really what wins you games. Just catching the ball before you run, making sure. Like even Lamar in the first half, it was a run he had where he was breaking it up the field, rather than Lamar just like holding the ball tough because it was only one big I think a DB in front of him, and then it was some other people that was further away. He still could have got like 10 more yards. He was so busy looking behind, trying to like fight the guy off that's like 2 yards behind him. Just run forward, protect the ball, get down. You lost 4 yards looking behind you. You got on a football helmet. You should be like a horse with blinders on. What's in front of you?
I mean, you kind of want to see what he.
No.
You kind of want to see what he doing,
No, because that trepidation is what lose you them 4 yards, and then I think after that they wind up having to punt the ball away.
Yeah, but like you kind of like want to see like
I'm fine.
if he about to dive or something like that, so I can know how to move and shit like that, bro.
He was not playing like I said before. Like he was out there giving everything he could to win. And to me, the Lions' problem was they got so overzealous once they got up, even celebrating, waving. How the fuck you waving by the people in San Francisco before the goddamn halftime?
You ain't been there before.
You playing like the Timberwolves. So, I mean, we can move on, talk straight NBA action. We've had a bunch of 70-point games, a lot of offense. Let's get the basketball portion of this pod started as we enter into the 30-minute mark. What are your thoughts on not only Joel Embiid's 70 points, Luka Doncic's 70-plus
shit was like, bro,
performance,
like
Karl Anthony Towns, 62%
Book done had
point.
60 a couple
Book
times.
had 60.
I mean, some of this, when somebody gets hot, just gets on the heater. Like I don't like, for instance, if I'm just thinking like the LeBron Cleveland, the first stint in Cleveland LeBron game. Remember when he scored 50 in Milwaukee and he hit all them threes?
Yeah.
Like when somebody gets hot and goes on the heater, that's like one thing. Like even the Embiid thing, like okay, you know,
They was out. He was just playing against very small people.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're playing against very small people, whatever. The Luka thing, like shout out Luka. Obviously scoring 70-some points is incredible, but goddamn, double him.
But I disagree with that.
Why?
Because Trae Young and all of them, they said it in the postgame. Like, we was doubling him. We was blitzing him. We was doing whatever we could. He was going crazy.
They started doing.
He said that, though.
But, yeah, and I'm telling you, they started doing that when he was at 65. And they didn't want him to get 81. He had 65 at the beginning of the fucking fourth quarter.
By the way, if Tim Hardaway Jr. wasn't out there, what's the name of that little kid? Shout out to the teenager.
Newsom,
that be dribbling real.
Newsom.
If Tim Hardaway Jr. wasn't out there doing that in the goddamn fourth quarter, he might have had 81.
No. Fourth quarter, for one, it was still a close game. So he had to also win the game because you don't want to score 73 and lose. And then they did once the fourth came, I think they was like, all right, we're not going to let him score 81 points on us. So they started sending way more. Like every time he would get the ball, they would pick him up at half court, double, and then deny. And obviously, swing, somebody's open. So
so you playing a defense. Y'all act like
in the fourth, but he had 41 in the first fucking half. I'm saying if somebody got 30 on me in a quarter, we need to get you. We gotta do something different because if you got 41 and a half, it take you till you get 65 to do that. Now, granted, I know it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? And man, but it was certain players like, man, run down the court and make a move to get to the rim. Gee, what are we doing?
But it was also a great screen setting.
Gee.
No, it actually was, though.
Fight over the fuck.
No. He ran down the court. They screened the man. So if you the defender, you got to go around two people.
Okay. Fair.
And Luka just weaseled through and laid it up. He's playing great basketball. The scoring that I'm seeing on a nightly basis is not fraudulent. Embiid's, what do he have, 70, right? Or 73, what do he have?
70.
Embiid's 70 was a real 70. Pop had all them goddamn little people out there playing. Like, how the fuck is Jeremy Shohan gonna guard Embiid? And even I forgot who said it, but before the game, Embiid walked up to Wemby and kind of looked at him. It's like, oh, you still ain't got no weight on you yet. Like when Wemby gets Giannis level body mass, the league is over. Cause you've seen Giannis. Have you seen Giannis up close, right?
Yeah.
Giannis versus when he came in, he was built like me. I'm mad skinny. He not built like me. Wemby built like me right now.
Wemby was stronger than you, but I feel
no. Of course he's stronger than me. He's 7'5". He better be stronger than me. He better not be able to not bench 185. And that's not me saying I can't not bench 185. That's a joke if you know NBA basketball.
Wemby ain't as skinny as people make him out to be. Like he's just so damn tall that like it look, but he ain't as skinny as people make him out to be. He's put on a lot of muscle even since last year when you first saw him. He was in Vegas when he played the G League team. Up until now. But now the scoring isn't fraudulent. I mean, we're just in an era where people, I mean, look at the final scores of these games. Like some of these games be like 151 to 145 in regulation.
In the words of Nas, defense is dead.
In regulation. Like, yes, I would like to see a little bit more quote unquote defense certain nights. But again, some of these guys are just very hard to guard them. But yeah,
Somebody
still,
said they need to bring back hand checking.
look at that score, 147 to 114 in regulation.
Who did that?
The Nets in
They
regulation.
scored that much?
Yeah, and this isn't the only high scoring era of basketball. Like the '80s was high scoring. They scored a lot of points in the '80s. That happened. Like the Nuggets should score a whole. I think the Nuggets still might hold. They still might hold a record like those.
Yeah, that's
late 80s
also
Nuggets
part of
early.
my problem is like people say that this year I think it's four of the top scoring teams this year are scoring at an all-time pace this year in terms of like the point per game averages. But if that's the case and they are just entering into the top 10, we got to stop acting like defense was non-existent before or it was overly existent. No, it's always been an ebb and flow in the game. And also we're in an era change. Like to me, 2014 to 2020 was the little man era. 2020 after is the big man era again. And the wing era. To me, this is the wing and the big man era now. This is not the little guy that can shoot and that can move quickly like Steph Curry, like everybody was trying to get. Everybody can shoot now, but this is the era of the big man. Now, I personally think that for the big men, this is the softest era. And it's the softest era because just look at Joel Embiid not ever wanting to play against the big competition.
To be fair to Embiid though,
been ducking
to be fair to Embiid,
fades all
to
year.
be fair to
not
be
even
fair to
the
Embiid.
Jokic fade. He just been ducking fades in general. How the fuck you gonna be the MVP if you don't play against the best big men?
To be fair to
Giannis
Embiid,
at least show up against the other team, best big men.
to be fair to
And
Embiid,
then even if he lose, he gonna post a caption on Instagram like, "We played hard, but we love hard." Cool, I'm fine with that. But at least you
to
played.
be fair to Embiid, he did hurt his knee against Indiana. There was a play when he came up gimpy and he fell down. Now he finished the rest of the game.
I'm not arguing
he
if
did
he's
hurt
not
his knee.
hurt. But if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Don't tell me Jokic is the best player in the league when you beat him on your home court. But then when it's time for you to go to his house,
I agree,
and defend your crown, you know where to be seen.
Unfortunately,
play through it, put the brace on there.
Nah, you don't want to do
All-Star
that.
weekend is coming up. No,
You don't wanna do
I
that.
don't want to hear that because you know you got 6 games.
You don't want to do
you
that
can
for
miss
the
anyway.
only
Go out there and play. If you can't give it your all, don't
reason-
play the first half.
The only reason that you
Get
don't
out of
want
here.
the only
You're
reason
cheating
that-
the fans. You ain't played in goddamn Denver since Ben Simmons was on your team.
The only
he ain't been on your
reason-
team in damn near half a decade.
The only reason I don't have a problem with Embiid sitting down when he feels some pain is because of Embiid's prior injury history. Like Embiid has had a very extensive, because he's become who he is now. We forget he missed his whole first 2 seasons. We didn't even know if he was going to ever even play. And then when he played, he missed the rest of the season with knee problems. He had with him, if he's feeling bad, and then also every playoffs for whatever reason he's always hurt. So with him, you want to make sure you can get him to the finish line and he can be available in the playoffs. It was very unfortunate that he didn't play, but I did see him get hurt. I remember I was shout out to homie Scott. I was on a pod. And I remember we was talking about the big matchup between them two, and I remember saying if he even plays because he did get hurt against Indiana. So to be fair to him, yeah.
Yeah. So,
But I do agree that we are in an era of bigs.
somebody said, Hoops Den said, there are currently 46 players averaging 20 points or more.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
46 players is insane.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Nathan said, Dr. James Naismith is rolling over in his grave like Pavy on that other episode. Somebody said, coaches don't know how to, Hoops Den said, coaches don't know how to teach defense anymore because the league won't allow you to touch anybody.
No,
Someone
I don't think.
said,
I don't
give the MVP to Shea or Jokic. Embiid is scared. I personally think if the Milwaukee Bucks finish with the best record in the NBA, Giannis should get the MVP.
No, I would
Yes.
rather go Shea.
I'm going Giannis. I'm
I
not
would go
going Shea
Shea.
because I don't think that OKC will finish in the top 4.
Yes, they're gonna finish in the top 4.
No, they're not.
They're gonna finish in the
No,
top
they're
4.
not. They've lost to the Pistons twice this year.
Okay, they're gonna finish in the top 4. though.
Embarrassing.
They're gonna finish in the top 4 though. If I would go Shea if that's the case. I would go Shea, but Embiid's not gonna play enough games to get MVP though, which is unfortunate because he's having a outrageously incredible season. But yeah, I do agree that we're in we're in the more.
To me, I feel like I like Embiid's numbers, but
It's a historic
It's
season,
just
bro.
it's only 4 of the real good big men in the league.
We can't keep doing this.
No, we can't.
We can't keep doing this.
Who
the fuck was Who the fuck was playing center when Shaq was doing that shit?
At least he had the, what you mean? Okay, it was.
A 35-year-old Mutombo. Now, granted, he won defensive player of the year, but 35-year-old Mutombo. The big man from the 90s was gone by the time Shaq hit that run, so we can't do that.
Shaq was Shaq before them championships.
He won, yeah, but did you know
I
his?
don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that. He was still around.
But
Tim Duncan was still around.
Yes, but Tim Duncan not a center. Not a center. David Robinson was a
Tim
corpse.
Duncan is a center.
He wasn't playing center then because Robinson was there. The corpse of David Robinson was there.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying we can't do that. We have to take him. That's like talking about Dwight. Oh, well, when Dwight was running the league, it wasn't no centers. We can't keep doing it.
No, Dwight. But
it wasn't no fucking centers.
No, but even with it being no centers, with Dwight was there, he still played amazing.
So we can't say that for about Embiid. You just
we
say
can.
the man playing amazing.
It was way less centers playing when Dwight played than when Embiid playing.
I agree. It was like he was the only elite center. Him and like fucking elite him.
It's like I like what Embiid doing, but if you're not gonna play against the 4 best guys that's in the league, what you doing is
I don't care.
It's funny in the light.
I don't care.
He's not my MVP this year. He's not the most valuable player in basketball.
Bro. So
no, he's not.
You just going against the grain.
No, I'm not just going against the grain. He's just
if he plays enough games,
the best scorer.
If he plays enough games, he's going to win MVP. If he plays enough games,
Giannis.
He's going to win MVP. Giannis is not going to win it. You have another
If
all-star.
Luka can figure out a way to get the Mavericks to the 3 seed, he might.
They're not getting the fucking 3 seed though.
If Luka can get the Mavericks to the 3 seed, he's my MVP.
I don't disagree with you, but they're not going to get the 3 seed.
Luka's been playing his ass off this year.
They're not going to get the 3 seed. But they're not going to get the 3 seed.
And so by the way, I look like Nostradamus. I told you. I said Luka gonna pass Kobe record. Now I said he was gonna do it in 2026, in December 2026 against the Portland Trailblazers. He already got 73. If I'm Luka, I know I can get 80. I got 73, G. I know I can get 80.
I'm not letting you get fucking 80.
I'm finna smack the fuck out of Kobe record.
I'm not
no
letting
disrespect,
you get
RIP Bean.
I'm not letting you get fucking 80.
G, Luka's gonna get 87, G.
I'm doubling the fuck out of you.
So what?
You got to shoot over double teams all day.
Nah, it's gonna be against like the Blazers or something. That's gonna be like Anthony Simons last year on his contract. He not gonna play that game, and then he gonna wind up balling out and dropping 83. DeAndre Ayton still gonna be there. He is terrible, bro.
Did you see that Ayton quote?
What quote? He
said, I am a max player. I have nothing left to prove. That's actually what he said.
You do good, though.
He literally said.
You on that shit.
He literally said.
You need to walk across that ice.
That man said,
I have. Ski mask.
That man said, I have nothing more to prove.
Ski mask.
Now, granted, Ayton, I was somebody who thought Ayton was going to average 20 and 10. Now, granted, you do
good, dope.
Now, granted, he is playing with a rookie guard and a lot of guards who ain't really out there trying to pass that much. But also, what the fuck? Ayton. The fuck. So, like, but yeah, what Embiid's doing is incredible. It's incredible. But no, if not him, I would go Shea. Just because I think number one, there's gonna be no other all NBA nothings on his team. Even though Jalen Williams is nice, he's been really good. But yeah, what he's doing with that team, especially for how young they are, even though they probably gonna lose in the first round, but I digress. But yeah.
All right, so moving on, Nuggets.
I want to talk Knicks.
Can we talk Nuggets until the end of this quarter and then talk Knicks, because I have a hot take about the Knicks. But no, actually, let's go Knicks.
What's your hot take?
Intro it.
What's your hot take?
Nah, you go first. Intro it.
I'm fucking with the Knicks. I love what the Knicks doing. I think the Knicks will make the finals. Now, granted.
No.
Now, hold on.
My hot take was they can make the conference finals.
That's not a hot take. They should make the conference finals.
No, they should not.
Why should they
You're
not?
not beating Philly. You're not beating
Why
Boston.
can't they beat Philly or Boston?
You're not beating either one.
Why can't they beat it?
Because you're not better.
Why?
You're not better than
How
those.
are they not?
You're not better than those
Are
teams.
we
Now, I
sure?
think if they can unload Evan Fournier and get another shooter,
they
will be.
Need to do that.
But
how are we not?
But if Evan Fournier is still on their team and they have not added another stretch wing or shooting guard that can shoot the ball, they're not going to make the finals.
Now, okay, see,
and they not even going to have that much positive momentum to me coming back going into the playoffs. Randall about to be out for 2 to 3 weeks.
Yes, that's the thing.
So Randall basically is out until March. So you got 5 weeks to come back and be elite. No,
that's
not
the thing.
happening.
Randall is out, which
Not happening.
which obviously sucks, and also Mitchell Robinson is hurt, which sucks because I think if Mitchell Robinson and Randall was completely there, I think this could be a final scene. I wouldn't put my money on them to get there, but if they got there, it wouldn't shock me. But I would say Eastern Conference Finals. I don't see a reason as to why they can't be any. I think the East is pretty wide open. I think fucking Indiana could probably end up in the conference finals if it goes right.
I don't think Indiana can end up in the conference finals. I think they got to take their bumps and bruises. I give the Knicks a much better chance because at least they've been to the playoffs and faced some elite level competition and lost in a very heartbreaking fashion. And not heartbreaking, but just like if you're a Knicks fan, like you used to not winning. But I do think that what I've seen from them this year is a level of discipline and commitment to not overall defensive, execution, because I don't feel like they were that great defensively until OG came back.
OG has been incredible.
I'm sorry, until OG came there. But I do think that what I've seen is the recommitment since they signed OG to look at Doc with it. Doc and y'all Lakers fans mad at Darvin Ham. Waiting Bucks Twitter is about to go ham on Doc Rivers. But looking at the Knicks, I just think that they've made a commitment to
they have a very tipsy team.
To doing the little things. Like they actually remind me of the Bulls, but Julius Randle is 50 times better than Carlos Boozer.
And Derrick Rose is a lot better than Jalen Brunson. Oh God, this is oh my God. So just hold on, wait.
No, wait, no.
Wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait.
No. You say a lot better. He's better, but not a lot.
So MVP D Rose is a lot better than Jalen Brunson.
They're like Jalen Brunson. No, stop. No, he's like 2 tiers below that. You said way better. He's not like way better. Jalen Brunson about to be an all-star. He should have been a starter.
I'm not letting you do this. No.
What you mean? Look at his numbers.
Motherfucker, D Rose got the same number with no spacing.
Fucking
Keith Bogus was a shooting guard. Did you see that fucking team? Fuck. What are we doing, G? What are we doing? What are we even doing? You watch that shit every night.
I would never disrespect Derrick
You
Rose.
just did it. What the fuck? You just fucking did it. You just fucking did it. You just did it. You just did it. You just fucking did it, bro. What the fuck? So you watch every game.
I'm sorry.
So you watch every game
of
that MVP season, and you watch Jalen Brunson this year, and Brunson has been somewhat comparable.
He's a better creator. He's a better shooter.
He's a better shooter. Who the fuck he got to create
I think he
for?
finishes better with finesse around the rim.
Why?
No, D Rose was raw skill and power.
Gee, he wasn't fucking finishing with fucking finesse.
He was, but to me, Jalen Brunson is a better finesse finisher around the rim.
Lost your damn
D
mind.
Rose could get up.
Have lost your damn mind.
D Rose
This
could.
shit ain't finesse, motherfucker.
Yeah, it is, but Jalen Brunson like my fucking height, and he got to do that shit.
Gee,
that
right,
shit
bro.
is hard. Pause.
It's hard to jump in the air and do this shit too, nigga.
I agree, but if you could jump fucking 5 feet in the air, I mean, it's a lot easier. Let me give you 5 feet of ups and send you to the fucking playground, and you tell me
I don't
if you're
think I
not
can
gonna be.
do this shit and get it off the glass.
I'm not disrespecting D Rose. I'm just saying he's not like he's definitely better than Jalen Brunson, but he's not like some on a whole nother planet. He's not. Jalen Brunson is a very good player.
If you put 2011 Derrick
Jalen
Rose,
Brunson should be top 5 in MVP voting this year.
I'm not mad at that.
Which means that D Rose is not on some other worldly planet from him.
First and foremost, look at the numbers.
And I'm sorry, Chicago.
Look at the numbers
I let y'all down. But as that hot take was coming out of my mouth, I couldn't back down. Y'all know me. I'm a ride with the take until the take ends.
Look at the numbers he was averaging in a league that the game, what was probably the average game score back then? 90?
It wasn't 90.
It was probably like early 2010s was some slow ass basketball, bro. Them early 2010s, slow ass basketball. The average score was probably like 90. The Bulls probably averaged.
Somebody said Brunson is a better playoff performer than D Rose. D Rose got to a conference final. Stop. You do good fucking dope. See, I'm mad. I said that. I didn't open up the door.
If you put D Rose, Russell Westbrook, John Wall, all those guards from that era. In
Somebody
this era,
said Brunson closer to D Rose than Boozer is to Randall.
I'm not mad at that.
Somebody said Brunson got no space in either. Somebody said Brunson is overrated as fuck. Cheyenne said D Rose wasn't providing space in either. He wasn't knocking down threes as that kind of clip. Laugh out loud. Jalen Brunson has been deadly from beyond the arc.
Okay.
They said D Rose was one of the best finesse finishers. He was, but to me, Jalen Brunson got to play with a little bit more finesse to be that little and do that. Somebody else said,
I hate y'all.
oh, they talking about Justin Fields right
I
now.
hate y'all.
Somebody said Brunson is a better playoff performer. Somebody said Brunson lost to Jimmy Heat. D Rose lost to Braun and Wade. What the fuck? I agree with that.
I hate y'all. See, it's been so long since that shit happened that you have decided to tell
I have
lies.
not decided to
You
tell
have
no
decided
lies.
to tell
He's
lies.
not that bad.
You sat there and watched that shit every single day, and this is what you gonna tell me.
What you mean?
In this league, in a league that still had
No,
fucking,
no. He would be way better now than he was back then.
He'd be averaging 30.
He would
He'd be averaging 30 and 8.
But look at what Jalen Brunson averaging.
Shout out Jalen
He's
Brunson.
not that bad.
He's averaging the numbers D Rose averaged when fucking the lead score when D Rose average was 90.
He's shooting way better than
Okay,
D
he
Rose,
shoots
though.
better. Cool.
What you mean?
He shoots better.
That's a lot.
D Rose
that's a lot.
percentages. D Rose would be a 50% shooter from the field goal range in today's NBA because you can't fucking touch him. And the fucking
Can
person in
you
the
still
paint
see us
probably
on the
6'8".
screen? Oh, we still up there? All right, cool.
And the person in the paint probably 6'8". You still have power forwards and centers on the court.
Somebody said it wouldn't be an efficient 30.
Okay. Yes, it would. Literally.
Somebody said that they lost to the same Heat team that went to the finals. Doc about to tell them, let's go out and play with effort in the fourth quarter, and they gonna lose.
Nah, see that?
Giannis gonna be looking at Doc the same way he was looking at Adrian Griffin 2
Nah,
days
see
ago.
that Darvin Ham clip?
Gee, that man said, salute.
Keep going hard on them boys. Keep it up. Salute. What? Salute, boy. What? Yo, what the fuck? Fuck you, man. Salute. Run, draw up some shit. What the fuck?
Man had no play on that clipboard,
said,
bro. He's talking for motivation. G. That man said, salute.
Keep going hard on them boys. If y'all know what we talking about, hold on. Let me find a thing. Keep going hard on them boys. Salute.
Somebody says someone needs to tell the fella in the glasses that efficiency is king in today's game. Unless Derrick Rose is going to magically shoot 39% from the three-point line, he's not.
No, he's not
going
gonna
to
shoot 39%. We probably
Somebody said Ja Morant or D Rose. I'm taking Ja. Glock Morant got the youth. Somebody said look at D Rose stats in the playoffs. That he was shooting 39% from the field. I'm not arguing Jalen Brunson is better than D Rose. I'm just saying to say that he is way better than him is. Especially if Jalen Brunson is going to come in top 10, top 5 or top 10 in MVP voting this year.
I'm just saying.
He's a step below D Rose. D Rose was a superstar. Jalen Brunson to me is still a very good all-star. He's not a superstar.
Below. He is a few steps
Jalen Brunson got to take his team to the conference finals to be considered on the class with D Rose, but he's still below at this point in time.
Is he going to play?
By the way, the average rent in California being $2,895 is crazy.
Everybody's trying to play the right way. Salute. Be aggressive.
Salute. What do you think about the Lakers? What do you think about Darvin Ham? As one of my fans called him Darvin Scam. Last year, one of my fans called in the 2-for-1, and he said, I don't get why Darvin Ham keeps playing Patrick Beverly in these 3-guard lineups. What are they, having sex or something? He called him Darvin Scam. The same complaints people had about Patrick Beverly last year, they got about. I will say, he had 0 points in the game.
He scored 145. He had 0. How the fuck you do that?
He had 0, like 3 rebounds and 1 assist.
No. He had 0.0 rebounds, 1 assist. See, how the fuck you do that, bro?
Like that,
they played 2 overtimes,
who
bro.
game was that?
Tony Snell.
Tony Snell.
28 minutes and didn't have a single stat. He just got good cardio in for 28 minutes. Gee, what, bro? How you do that? I hope he worked out after the game. I hope he went to the training room and worked out after the game. You need to go lift weights. But no, I think that Lakers-Warriors game was one of the best regular season games I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah, I agree, especially double overtime.
One of the best
Lakers
regular
got
season
cooked today by the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that was going to happen, though.
LeBron didn't play?
He played, but, gee, that man had 38, 20, and God damn, he dunked the shit out Giannis. God damn, he dunked the shit out. DJ dunked the shit out Giannis on the lob. Nigga saw Doc and saw red. But no, I think it's one of the best games, regular season games I've ever watched in my life. I don't know why he don't play the Western Conference Finals lineup. Like Vando, what Vando is. If we did a list of guys, if we did a he can play on my team anytime list, Vando is on that list. I think if Vando had any level of offensive for real skill, he would be $100 millionaire. But defensively,
trade Reeves, Vincent Prince, and a first rounder for Jeremy Grant. What does that?
Why
do
does
for
that
y'all?
do for you?
Nothing but give you
Like,
someone
no, the
else
Lakers-
LeBron can't pass the ball.
The Lakers
to.
don't need to. Maybe if you make a small trade or something like that, they don't need trades. They need consistency, and they need to figure out this rotation, and again stick around and hang around, because if you can get to that 7th or 8th seed, I'm looking at the top of the West. If it stays the way it is, I think they could beat Minnesota.
G, Thanasis get paid to
cheerlead.
literally to celebrate. G,
Gee, somebody,
G, Doc back bending over with his legs on with his hands on his knees.
G,
G,
somebody,
the NBA back. G,
somebody brought back that Thanasis clip when he got dunked on in the bubble.
I don't even remember that. Good pass to Bobby P. Not finna make that shit. Bobby P. be throwing up some bullshit, boy.
But yeah, no, I just think they need to just.
Bobby P. be throwing up some bullshit.
Do I?
No
do-
disrespect,
do I
Bobby
have
P.
it?
I don't want no
This.
smoke with no man who said he envisioned slapping his mom before the game.
Take the phone.
Oh my God. Who the fuck did that? Who was that? Jakob Pertl?
No, you can't.
G, you got annihilated by Devin Eubanks. G, I'm not gonna lie, y'all right, G. He should not be in the
He
league.
shouldn't be in the
He
league,
need to
bro.
be a development coach for the team.
He the
G.
worst. G, he's
He
the
need to
worst.
be catching baskets before the game and passing the back.
No, he need to be in Greece. He don't need to be on American soil. He need to be in Greece right now. G. That's where he need to be at. He the worst player in the league. But nah, yeah, bro, trade's not gonna make the Lakers better, bro. And if they could just hang around the 7th, 8th, stay and just keep afloat and be healthy, I think they could beat one of those top teams.
No. The Lakers
can't
are
beat
getting
Minnesota.
eliminated in the play-in.
They can't beat Minnesota.
They getting eliminated in the play-in.
Who would the play in right now is?
They gonna lose to the Rockets in the play-in. In Houston, I'm gonna cry laugh.
The play in right
Dylan
now.
Brooks gonna be like, y'all, I felt like I had to get my revenge
The
from
play in
last
right
year.
now is New Orleans will be playing Dallas. The Lakers will be playing Utah.
Oh, the Rockets not a playoff team?
No, not right now.
All right.
It would be Utah. They could beat Utah.
By the way,
they could definitely lose to Utah, though.
By the way, Larry Markkinen, Larry
could
Bird
definitely
beating
lose to-
LeBron.
they could
Hell
definitely
no,
lose to
campaign. All right, let's go campaign. Shout out
They
campaign.
could 100% lose to Utah.
That was everybody when D-Lo shot that 3 versus the
Gee,
Warriors.
oh,
G,
I'm glad
D-Lo
that
got the got the most irrational confidence. When the
This.
man smiled when he got the ball, G, I could not believe it.
this. See, I was dying laughing at that for like 30 minutes, bro. Because that was literally my reaction, bro.
Shout out
I'm
to
sitting there.
Urkel and his spaces. Urkel got the best tweet of all time.
Gee,
When he
that's the
said
best
LeBron,
tweet.
What he said,
that
LeBron?
fuckery, LeBron's 30. This fuckery
Well,
won't go
that's
on. What's long? That was 10 years ago.
A decade later.
A decade
Shout out to Bobby
ago.
P. Bucks back in the game. All right, look at Doc. Hey, look, if I'm Doc, I'm telling Dave Yeager, hey, any adjustments you think need to be made, you
Make
better
them
let
shit-
me
shit-
know.
let me
that
know.
shit.
Better let me know. Tell me, motherfucker. Tell me. You see anything? Let me know. Let me the fuck know. Nah, G. Nah,
Doc
bro.
watching for the ops,
Hey,
G.
hey,
He said,
hey,
let me know.
Hey,
bro.
nah, bro.
I'll
The
be right
funniest fucking Doc Rivers quote is when bro was like, shit. What did he say about Ty? He was like, yeah, nah, he said, what was the exact thing he said? Shit, I hope it's more than just that, because he was sitting right next to me. Or something like that. Right? If I'm not mistaken?
No. He said we lost some games. He was sitting right next to me.
he was sitting right next to me. So he was sitting right
Y'all
next to me.
talking about it's gonna be something different. Shit.
He was
was
sitting right
there
next
with
to me.
shit.
He was right there. He didn't say shit either. So what the fuck? But nah.
That's hilarious, dog. Goddamn hilarious.
Man, yeah.
Moving on, Warriors. Obviously, Steph be looking around the locker room like
That man ripped his whole jersey.
Gee, like when I said that, I didn't realize how prophetic what I said was.
Like,
But
fuck.
Steph Curry dead ass after every game walk into the locker room. They probably hand him his goddamn smart water with the white paper tied around it so you can't see the logo. He look at that goddamn smart water. Then in his mind, Boys to Men, how do I starts playing his head. He look around at what David West locker used to be like, damn, he gone. Look around what Bo's locker used to be like, damn, Bo's gone. Look around what Barbosa locker used to be like, damn, Barbosa gone. Start looking around like, damn, man, even Quinn Cook gone. G, like,
fuck. And he look over and see fucking.
he's no. Then he get to the end of it. To what we had, and he look, and he just see Kevin Locker, and there ain't even nobody there yet because they put the two-way player in their locker. It's just a light where Katie Locker used to be.
Two-way player,
and he just say to himself like,
fuck,
bro, it's really over, G. This man, Draymond's so washed from punching people, he got kicked off Team USA. G, you know how washed you got to be from punching people?
He don't need to be
G?
on Team USA, though, G.
He really don't.
We
G.
got 15 better basketball players than
G,
Draymond
you better
Green.
fucking put Chet ass
And
out there.
shout out Draymond Green, but we got 15 better basketball players than Draymond
We got
Green.
30 better basketball
If
players.
we don't have 15 better American basketball players than fucking Draymond Green, it's bad.
Doc having 1,000 wins and one ring is crazy though.
I mean, shit, it's hard to win in the league.
It is hard to win the league, but he got to make adjustments.
I mean, shit, some of the
Like
greatest.
I said, Dave, you see some shit, let me know.
Let me know.
let me fucking know, bro. No, we can't be out here like that, G. Let me know, bro. Cause with all due respect, I fuck with Sam Cassell, but he probably fuck with Doc so much. He's like, man, I ain't gonna even tell this man. We probably should. Hey, he look a little tired, bro. We should.
Wait, sub
Like,
bro
fuck it,
out,
bro.
bro.
I ain't even finna sub bro out, G. Dave. Hey, he look winded, bro. Let me know. Actually, fuck Dave. I'm going to the third assistant. Like, hey, you been here. Who you? You been here.
You tell me something.
They get tired. Look at me. Just give me a look, and I'll be like, all right, I
bet.
know.
I bet.
When Giannis get too tired and he about to make a mistake, just give me that look. I'm gonna sub him out. Give him 2 minutes. I think Steve Kerr has been managing his rotations much better, but to me, the Warriors just don't have much. I think Bob Myers.
I like Kuminga though.
I think I've been like Kuminga,
I like
but I think
Kuminga.
Bob Myers did a terrible job of general managing the past 3 years.
Why
there.
would you say that?
Because you have to get some size there. And even James Wiseman,
To be
not
fair,
a real 7-footer.
Huh? What the fuck?
He don't.
He
Oh,
He just dunked
made
on
that.
him?
Yeah, he just dunked on Michael Porter Giannis. He didn't play like a 7-footer.
But
He
they didn't
played
give him
like
time.
Chris Bosh. No,
didn't give him time, bro.
Chris Bosh don't play like a 7-footer because he's not 7 feet.
They didn't give him time, bro. I think the main
and shout out
issue.
to the Bucks for coming back because I definitely thought they were on the way to blow out City.
I think the main issue with the Warriors and as far as roster construction goes, is like they have two different teams. It's like they tried the two timelines thing and it just hasn't worked because because you're still trying to compete and win, but you're still trying to develop players. It's hard to do both at the same time. To develop players, to let them make the mistakes that they have to make and win. It's hard. In retrospect, they probably should have just traded the picks for something that could help immediately.
But I told you that. I said you either trade the picks or you trade Steph Curry, but you can't go down this route where you trying to fix it. It's not going to work. I told you they should have traded. I told you 2 years ago, you're never going to get more value than you would get now for Steph Curry. And you could have got a half a team for Steph Curry.
You can still get a half team for Steph Curry.
You not the way you would have got it before.
You can still get a half.
Not the way you would have got it before.
I mean, fair, but you can still get a half.
You getting the Bradley Beal time 2 package.
No, you get more than no.
You getting the Bradley Beal time 2 package for Steph.
You
at this
wildin',
point,
bro.
G.
You wildin'.
I'm not wilding, G.
You get more than Bradley Beal for Steph.
He's
G,
not.
dog,
He's
bro.
arguably not top
more
5
than
anymore. Is he not top? He's not top 5 no more.
You get more than Bradley
I know
Beal for
disrespect to
Steph.
Steph Curry. I
You get
rock
more
with
than
my,
Bradley Beal for
my
Steph.
guy.
G, dog, bro. Bradley
Is he
Beal
top 5
averaging 18.
anymore?
Bradley Beal averaging 18. No, he's
Giannis,
not top 5,
Embiid,
but he's not that far away.
Jokic, Luka. Who's the 5th guy?
Who you want to pick somebody?
Tatum. He got to actually.
I'm not putting Tatum over
It got to be Tatum.
I
It
would
gotta
rather
be
go
Tatum.
Shea.
Fuck out of here.
I'd rather go Shea.
Get the fuck out of here.
This
Only one of
season?
those guys has been to the finals.
This season,
Still give me Tatum.
Tatum really ain't go.
Still give me Tatum.
He was there, but he ain't really show up for it.
He went though.
Yeah, he
Just like Lamar went to the AFC Championship
walked
game.
in and walked out.
So did Lamar Jackson.
Well, hold on, G. You get more than Bradley Beal for Steph Curry, G. So if you try to trade Steph Curry right now, what you think you get?
Who are we asking?
What team
I'm
would
really
need Steph
trying.
Curry?
I'm still trying to trade Clay.
What
G.
team would need Steph Curry?
Actually, low key, let me pull up the goddamn trade machine to get. I ain't did trade Clay in 2 weeks. G. Let me pull up the goddamn trade machine.
What
bro.
team would need Steph Curry? The Magic?
G, if I'm Steph Curry, I'm smacking the fuck out of all of y'all. You trade me to the fucking Magic.
What you gonna trade him?
Yeah, I'm gonna magically slap the shit
What
out of
you gonna
everybody in
trade
the
him
front
then?
office.
What you gonna trade
I don't
him
give
then?
a fuck. It's not to Orlando. You better pick a better fucking destination. The fuck are we talking? Orlando? What the fuck are we talking about? This hell no.
You give boy the Bradley Beal for Steph G. That's wild. That is.
Who are you trading him to?
I don't pick somebody.
No, you pick somebody. You the one told me that I'm getting more. Who from who?
I'm trying to think what team could.
Damn, Rui put up 7. Shout out to my guy. Locking that in. Ooh, Jared Allen
You
put up
lock
30.
in Rui 7 points in?
17.
Oh.
Ooh, Derek Lively at 25. I'm locking that in too. God, damn, Josh Oakley. Gee, last week. Damn, they all hooping this week. What the fuck? Gee, we was not hooping. I lost 2 weeks in a row in fantasy after winning
lost
6
2
weeks
weeks
in a row.
too.
G, they was not hooping at all last week. I was actually very pissed off at my team.
I see trade Steph to Minnesota.
For who? Unless you give me Anthony Edwards, get the
you
fuck
can't get
out of my
Anthony Edwards
face.
stuff.
To get the fuck out of my face.
I'll give you Jaden McDaniels. I'll give you Mike. Oh, damn, we ain't got no picks.
We got Jaden McDaniels.
They ain't
Fuck
got no
out of
fucking
here.
picks. They ain't got no
What the
picks.
fuck? If I'm Steph Curry, you think I'm going to cold ass Minnesota?
Hey.
You better get your little shoe having
Hey.
ass out of here.
Hey.
Little brick book backpack having ass out of here.
That's like that Anthony Edwards clip where he was like, I mean, they got Kevin Durant, but we got Jaden McDaniels.
Get the fuck out of
Kevin
here.
Durant.
Gee, if the Warriors traded Steph Curry for Jaden McDaniels, they might burn down the Chase Center, bro.
I wasn't done naming people, but they ain't got no picks anyway.
It don't fucking matter. Unless you giving me 6 picks.
We got Jaden McDaniels.
If you give me Anthony Edwards,
But we got Jaden McDaniels.
you give me Anthony Edwards and
Nah, I can't give you Ant.
give me Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, and 5 first-round picks. You
I
can
can't
have
give you
them.
Ant.
Then
Ain't got to say.
no.
They ain't got no picks anyway, so I can't even. The Thunder. I'll trade the Thunder.
You giving me Shea Gilgeous-Alexander?
No.
Then get the fuck out of my face.
I'll give you Giddy in every single pick I got.
I'm
I
ha-
give you Giddy,
I'm-
Jalen Williams, and every single draft pick
I'm
I got.
not only hanging up the phone. I'm taking the SIM card out, smashing it with a hammer, throwing it in the
I'll give you
fireplace.
every single pick I
I'm
got,
taking
G.
it out my phone, smashing it with a hammer, throwing it in the fireplace, taking the ashes, throwing it in the trash can, and then making sure to call it, pick it up, and take it and throw it away. Fuck
Told
out of
you,
here with
I
that
give you
bullshit
Giddy,
ass
I give
trade.
you Jalen Williams, and I give you every single pick I got.
You give me Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and 3 first-rounders, you can have Steph Curry.
Nah, I can't give you Chet. I can't give you Chet.
Then fuck out of here. Hell
I can't
no.
give you Chet. I
Hell
give you
no.
Giddy, Jalen Williams, and every single draft
No.
pick I have.
No.
And I give you Carson.
No,
Wallace.
give me Giddy, Jalen Williams, the other Jalen,
All right,
and 5 first-round picks.
I got you. Deal.
No, fuck you. Hell no.
Deal.
Hell no. How can
Deal.
how I'm explaining to my fans, G?
It was time to part ways.
G, do you know how many memes they gonna be making of Josh Giddey in fucking San Francisco? We talk about seeing that man at Castro roaming around with
He got
somebody's
cleared.
daughter.
He got cleared of the charges, man. I don't know.
Jay Giddey, slaughter your daughter. Slaughter gang.
That's reckless. Slaughter your daughter. That's insane.
That's a 21 Savage bar.
I know.
You ain't
That's
never heard.
insane. Slaughter your daughter. He said shit. Slaughter your daughter. Slaughter your daughter. Oh, yes, that's slaughter.
I mean, for him, I hope that
Slaughter
the
your
ages
daughter.
are appropriate.
I'm so shocked nobody said that. I haven't. I'm so shocked I ain't seen that nowhere on the internet yet.
Josh Felton, that trade you sent me was fucking trash.
What
Send me
trade?
another fantasy trade. Now I accept it. You send me some bullshit.
What trade was it?
I don't know, but it wasn't for nobody good. Everybody be sending me. By the way, Joe, like I said, I didn't accept that trade for putting Embiid and Giannis on the same team. All right,
I could have won that game last week though. That's the funniest part. I really could have won. I picked the wrong game from like a couple people. I actually could have won that game. That's the funniest part about
Josh, if you Creek God, G, you sent me Nick Claxton, Keldon Johnson, Zaire Williams from Jalen Brown and Jared Allen. Get the fuck out my face with that trade. It's a terrible ass trade. Bro, I've tried to send like 80 trades in our fantasy league. Has not happened. But I will say this. I'm still in the playoffs, even though I lost 2 weeks in a row. So I'm not even tripping no more. Oh, shit, I'm not in the playoffs no more. I'm the 10th seed now? Damn. That's crazy.
I'm still the 5th seed, so I'm in the playoffs. I think I'm in the playoffs.
Hell no, you ain't in the playoffs no more.
I ain't in the playoffs.
Yeah, say you not in the playoffs no more. Say
Where
just
you
say
see the
G.
playoff bracket at? Oh,
If you
here we
go below the league, Tuffy, Joel, Sugarnomics, Chris Kidd,
I'm not in the
Fredo,
playoffs.
Top Ryan, OTF. Damn, I won 6 weeks in a row. Lost 2 weeks in a row. 9 in the playoffs. This is some bullshit.
Damn.
Who I play next week? D1 Fredo. I'm whooping your ass next week. You better pray to D1 Fredo, and you got the playoff low key. Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Next week playoff matchup for me, basically. Next week, the week after that playoff matchup. Damn, I basically gotta win out the season to make the playoffs.
It's good to see Doc back on the sidelines, man. It's good to see Doc back on the sidelines, man.
Why?
Because it's Doc, man. That's just where he's supposed to be. He coaching somebody, bro.
He was doing a great job next to Doris Burke, though.
He was doing an incredible job on television. He was doing a great job on television. And I'm so happy Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy are gone.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got so tired of hearing them talk.
Let's lock in ineligible.
I wonder who will do the finals this year, though.
It's gonna be J.J. Redick and Doris Burke.
That's not bad. That's not a bad.
Hey, turn on that Dallas-Orlando game. It's within 3 points with 10 seconds left. I'm mad as hell. Josh Okogie put up 17. He was on my bench today. I ain't gonna lie. I have no superstars on my team. Like, not one. And the fact that I'm 9 and 6 is crazy. Luka looks stressed. Some bullshit.
They
about
winning?
that.
They
Who?
came back?
Who?
I
didn't even know Dallas was down. Yeah, Luka MVP. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been playing amazing this year.
He always does.
6th man of the year.
I'm going to go with Russell Westbrook. Personally.
I feel
Or
like 'cause
Nas
Kyrie
Reed.
know he not gonna ever be an All-Star again. He just don't be giving a fuck about when he take off no more. Just like, G, I'm chilling. Like, if Luka playing, G, I might take a night off, G. Put the feather in my ear, catch some vibes on the sideline.
Kyrie is going to have the weirdest career. You think he's going to make the Hall of Fame?
What?
No, that's a real question.
And then you want to talk to me about my Derrick Rose take?
It's a real.
The fuck
I
out
think
of
no.
here.
Listen, I think he should
The
make the Hall of
first
Fame.
ballot Hall of Famer.
I think he should make the Hall of Fame.
He's
But do you think he'll
easily
make the Hall
the
of Fame?
greatest dribbler of the basketball and
That don't get you in
basketball.
the Hall of Fame.
Stop. Let me fucking finish.
That don't get you in the Hall of
Easily
Fame.
the greatest dribbler in basketball history. He has a ring. He's hit the greatest shot in NBA history, arguably. He is at least, what, a 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-Star?
It's like 5 or 6.
All-time NBA defense. He's going.
He ain't make no all defense.
I'm sorry. He ain't made no All-NBA teams.
It's a good question.
He made some All-NBA teams. He's going to finish his career with 20,000 points. You can't argue that any point guard in the 90s or 80s other than Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Jason Kidd are better than him, and Steph Curry are better than him. Like, he is in a class of his own. None of those guys. You can't.
All NBA 3 times.
He not better than Tim Hardaway Sr. No disrespect.
He's an 8-time All-Star.
Yeah, exactly. Stop playing. And he won All-Star Game MVP twice.
Once. That's a good question. Tim
Yeah.
Hardaway or Kyrie Irving is actually.
No, you're a
question.
liar.
It's a good question.
You're a fucking liar.
It's a
And
really
I
good
love
question.
Tim Hardaway Jr. He knew my parents and all that shit on the South Side when they was growing up. Not saying they was friends, but they knew each other because they all grew up on the South Side. No, and I got mad reverence for Tim Hardaway Sr., but fuck out of here. No.
The resume.
It's not better than
Nah,
Kyrie's.
but it does stack up.
You said,
Listen.
is it better? If it's
Debatable.
not better
It's
than
debatable.
Tim
It's
Hardaway
actual
is
debate.
but he is a Hall of Famer.
But listen,
It's not a debate. He ain't make 8 All-Stars.
listen, hold on. He made 5. He also made first team All NBA. Kyrie never did that. He technically has more All NBA selections than Kyrie. He got more All NBA selections than Kyrie. And he was all rookie first team. He got more All NBA selections than Kyrie. I'm just saying. I think Kyrie Irving is obviously a first ballot Hall of Famer. I was just saying, do you think people are going to vote for him? What you looking at that for?
I wish I could hit the music. Actually, can I hit the music button?
What you looking at that
Hold
for?
on. No, I want to hit the music button so I can actually say what I want to say. Never mind. It's a lot of people that's not going to vote for him. It's a lot of people that's not going to vote for him. It is what it is.
I'm not going to say.
He's made some enemies. He's made a lot of enemies. And it's his fault. That's all I can say. It's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna vote for Kyrie Irving, but he has made a lot of enemies. That's all I will say.
Yo, you just said some hilarious shit. Yo, I'm sorry. Slaughter your daughter might be the funniest shit you ever said. He said slaughter your daughter. Slaughter gang. I'm calling that man slaughter gang forever. I'm calling bro slaughter
Allegedly,
gang. Slaughter your daughter.
allegedly,
I'm sorry.
there was no wrongdoing
sorry,
found
bro.
by the police.
I'm
The
sorry,
NBA is
bro.
doing an internal investigation.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm
Slaughter
about
your
to sit
daughter.
here and try to trade Klay
Slaughter-
Thompson.
Slaughter your daughter is the funniest shit you might have ever said on this damn podcast, bro. Slaughter your daughter is crazy. Slaughter your daughter. Oh my god, bro. Slaughter your
Shout
daughter,
out to
dog.
my daughter.
Oh my god, bro.
Get well soon, baby.
Oh
Daddy
shit,
loves you.
man. All right, man. Trey Klay Thompson, yo.
No, I know. I mean, we got to find something else. You know how long it be taking me to trade this motherfucker?
I still don't think Klay need to get traded, man. Klay can come
Shit.
back. G. Klay can come back. He
Shit,
just
he
can't
had-
get no max, bro.
Somebody said, slaughter your daughter. It's crazy.
Slaughter your daughter is insane, bro. Slaughter your daughter is insane. Klay can come back, man. He just can't get no max, bro.
Oh, somebody said, I didn't send you a trade. You vetoed it. Yeah, because y'all be trading bullshit in there.
Yeah, y'all be trying. Yeah, especially bro with the fucking one win.
Yeah, bro, he just gave away everybody.
Like, come on, bro. What you own, bro?
I mean, it's good gamesmanship, but fuck y'all for that. That's bullshit.
You gave up like, yeah, fuck it.
For real, he said, "Fuck it." All right, I'm about to try to trade Klay Thompson. Actually, I would love to hear your opinion. Give me your expert analysis on the Clippers. I feel like everybody's drinking the Clippers Kool-Aid. What are your thoughts on the
Fuck out
Clippers?
the Clippers Kool-Aid. I'm drinking the hell out the Clippers Kool-Aid. They lost today to Cleveland, but what they did against Boston showed me something. Granted, Porzingis didn't play, and I think Porzingis is a huge part of that basketball team. But on a back-to-back, after beating Toronto, coming to Boston on a back-to-back and doing that to Boston showed me a lot, especially everybody playing. Because in prior years, they wouldn't have played.
Yeah.
Either PG or Kawhi wouldn't have played. PG, oh my goodness, is he gonna make that? Oh my God. In prior years,
Shout out France.
in prior years, PG or Kawhi wouldn't have played. So them actually coming playing, and PG I think had like a slight groin issue, but he still fought through it and played. It seemed to just showing me a lot. And then again, I mean, we've talked about them needing Cam millions of times. They need a point guard. They need a point guard. And my thing was like, I feel you, but like, what point guard are they gonna get that's gonna have the cachet to say I should have the ball more than the two wings? Harden is the perfect person for this situation. The only thing is, who were they playing? They were playing. I forget who it was. I forget the game, but it was the Lakers when the Lakers kind of took them out their offense, and I didn't see much much camaraderie. It seemed, that was insane. It seemed to me more like they were just isoing. So my only thing is when you get into the playoffs and you get into a team that can actually guard you, don't sit out there and just iso all day. Because they can get into a situation where like they do have 2-3 really dominant iso scorers, but that's not the best way to try to win basketball games. So again, it's being able to just still conduct your offense when you get in a playoff series against a team that can actually guard you. But I'm drinking the Kool-Aid hard, bro. I think that this is the Clippers year. I think that this is the Clippers year.
Bucks played much better defense today, but they still can't stop a nosebleed.
I mean, they
And I
got.
think they need to make a trade.
Yeah, but for what though?
Yeah. Do you think what teams in the NBA do you think should conduct fire sales and
The
start
Chicago
selling
Bulls.
off assets?
They not, but the Chicago Bulls should trade everyone. Atlanta.
Come on, Giannis. That's Giannis' fault.
Atlanta.
Chris, why you do that?
Not you. Yes, I think Utah has pieces that can go. I think Clarkson can go. I think Kelly Olynyk can go. Even like a Colin Sexton, if he want him to go, he can go because you got Keontae George. I think they have pieces that can go. I think they should conduct a fire sale. Not a fire sale, but just there's pieces that can go. I think the Bulls should break it all down. You doing the same bullshit again where you're going to be in the play-in and losing the play-in and get a mid-lottery pick. The Hawks are weird because, like, do you think about trading Trae Young? Like you gonna trade DeJounte? I'm assuming you're on the road to trading DeJounte. But do you think about trading Trae Young?
Unless I,
Like seriously, do you think about trading Trae Young?
unless he asks for a trade, no.
Fair. I mean,
It
obviously,
ain't really no point. He still sells tickets.
he does sell tickets. This also is a business.
He still
This is a business.
he's still worth ticket sales. I do think that the fact that he has not been an all-star, won't have been an all-star for 2 years in a row.
It's kind of fucked up though, cause his numbers are all-star numbers. I feel like for whatever reason he just gets forgotten about. Like the shit Tyrese Halliburton is doing, Trey been doing that for not shooting as well, but as far as like the passing, Trey basically been doing that for the past 3-4 years, and we just do not care.
Yeah.
I think because he gets mixed in with Luka because of the trade, that we just because Luka is Luka, we just kind of completely overlook Trae Young.
Cam Buford texted me, why would you trade DeJounte Murray but not trade Trae Young?
He still is giving you 27 and 10, and he does sell tickets.
I'm not upset at.
So like I wonder if the thought would creep into their minds to trade Trae Young.
All right. I figured it out. My trade Clay segment. I am sending him to the Utah Jazz for John Collins and Colin Sexton. We're going to tank, finish the year out, get another lottery pick, let Clay
Trade him
go.
to Utah.
Let Clay go or let Clay come back for a minimal amount of money. And if I'm the Warriors, we're going to run John Collins, Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Steph Curry,
Yeah, we about to lose.
and Chris Paul.
We about to lose
And
every
we're
game.
going
for
to
the
bring
rest of the
Colin
season.
Sexton off the bench.
We gonna lose.
Colin,
every
we're
game
going
for
to
the
bring
rest of the
Colin
season.
Sexton and Looney off the bench.
We gonna lose every game for the
What
rest
you
of the
mean?
season.
Y'all decent.
We gonna start John Collins,
I'm
Draymond
going
Green. We're gonna lose every
to
game
put
for the rest of the
Wiggins.
season.
I'm going to put Wiggins on the bench.
We're gonna lose every game.
I'm going to put Wiggins on the
We're
bench.
never gonna win again.
I'm putting Wiggins on the bench. Off the bench, we coming with Wiggs. We coming with Colin Sexton and Looney.
you can't
That's
trade
8
Clay.
deep now.
You can't
Now you 8 deep. They like
can't
6 deep right now.
They more than 6 deep. G. Come
No, they
on,
not,
bro.
G.
They still got.
And then my
Saric.
other place where I would trade Clay, because I did 2 of them. My second place is I would trade him to the Atlanta Hawks for Clint Capella and Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Why the fuck would I
And
want?
I would tank. I would trade away DeJounte, tank, try to get a top 10 pick. Tell Trey we going to figure it out next year. Because you're really right in the middle. You're mid.
I don't think you gotta trade Clay, bro. You ain't gotta trade Clay. G. Clay can still be with the team. He had a good game.
But
when
you
he
still
played the
never
Lakers.
gave me a place where Steph Curry could actually be
I
traded.
told you we did the whole trade. The Thunder.
No, that's a lie.
They got all the
Neither
picks.
team would do it.
Why wouldn't the Thunder do it?
Why? If I'm the Warriors, why would I do it? I just open up a new arena. I still want to stay competitive. Jalen Williams is not
You
selling
the one
tickets.
who brought up the trade.
If you give me
Steph
Chet Holmgren, then yeah.
I just gave you five.
Actually,
I gave
got
you
a
5 fucking first round.
I
picks,
got a
bro.
trade for you.
Who?
You ready?
Yeah,
I trade Steph Curry to the Denver Nuggets.
for Jamal Murray.
Give me Jamal Murray. Give me. I need Michael Porter Jr. though.
Now I'm not doing that trade.
Yes, I
No.
need Jamal Murray and Michael
I'm
Porter
not
Jr.
doing that.
No, wait. I need Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. And then you can throw in some salary dumps. And then I give you back also pick somebody else.
I'm not doing it.
Why?
I'll give you Murray and some picks.
Head up for Curry is crazy. Giannis just hit a 3-pointer.
I'll give you Murray, some shit on the bench, and some picks.
3-point game. Nah. Then pick another team then. Come on. Let's figure out another trade.
I told you the
No,
Thunder.
that trade is not going to work.
How's it not gonna work?
Because I'm not doing it if I'm the Golden State Warriors. Why would I help you build another fucking dynasty?
I'm
And
giving you.
and surround him with young talent
I'm giving
while
you
we
10
old
picks.
as shit.
I'm giving you 10 picks. You gonna get younger. I'm giving you mad picks. You gonna get younger, bro.
No, y'all got to take Clay then too. Shit. Give me your whole goddamn team then. Shit. You keep Shea and Chet. Give me your whole team. You take Steph and Clay. You got to take Clay, G.
you got to take Clay.
Take this for. Somebody said trade Curry to the Spurs for anyone but Wemby.
I'm not mad
I
at
would
that.
hang up the phone so fast.
I'm not mad at
They
that.
have nothing I want.
I'll give you Vassell. I'll give you Vassell.
Who else?
We got 2 picks. You know they're gonna be good.
I need
We
Vassell.
suck.
No, wait. I need Vassell, Keldon Johnson.
That's fine.
Your pick this year.
That's fine.
Your pick 2 years from now.
That's fine.
Your pick 4 years from now, and 2 second rounders.
That's fine. Fuck it.
And I also need Zach Collins.
Take him. Fuck it.
I actually would take that.
Fuck it.
Now,
keep Vassell?
I would still have to trade Clay and Wiggins. By the way, Wiggins might get traded. Where should Wiggins go?
I don't know. I think Wiggins should stay there though. That Lakers game and the Kings game before that, they played good. Like I think that obviously
Jamal dribbles it to Jokic. Jokic catches it. Dribbles Brook Lopez. Jokic kicks it out of bounds. Bucks got the ball down 5.
R.I.P. to the Warriors coach that passed
Decky.
away.
R.I.P. Decky.
But I think they now have something to play for.
Overseas legend. R.I.P. Decky, man. I know that's got to be tough to see someone pass away in front of you, especially at something like a team dinner when you're supposed to be bonding. Yeah, I don't know why Dame didn't just shoot that 3.
Yeah, I don't know
Dame has not been playing well in the last 6 minutes of basketball games, and that to me is another big reason as to why the Bucks have not been winning. The games in which he's executing at a very high level, you see them winning, or he'll hit a shot at the overtime, blah blah blah. But overall, Dame Lillard has not been executing well to end the game for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I think he's still getting used to it.
I think Doc, as he said, I wouldn't wish this upon anyone. Doc got a lot of work to do because right now he 0-1 as a Bucks. As a Bucks. So look at please somebody gif that. Please somebody gif Doc Rivers standing with his hands on his hip like Spike Lee. Somebody say trade Curry back to North Carolina for who?
They ain't really got anybody on that team.
They got some
nobody on that
abusers, some high fashion losers, and some old motherfuckers.
What was I talking about?
Jamal Murray MVP.
What?
I'm joking.
Nah, what the fuck was I saying?
Trey Clay.
Oh, you were talking about the Wiggins. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Warriors. Yeah. No, I think they obviously, like I
asked
said,
you where would you trade Andrew Wiggins?
I said I wouldn't. Like I think that those last 2 games, they lost in heartbreaking fashion. They looked like much better. Wiggins looked like he had a pulse and a life beat again. Kuminga has been balling. I like the defensive thought process of having both Wiggins and Kuminga and Draymond on the court all at the same time with Clay and with Steph. I don't think I would. I mean, it's not inconceivable that they can make the play in. They're not that far away.
They're getting further and further away. They're not making the play in. And even if they make the play in, you're going to get the number 1 seed and get smacked by whoever.
I think if it's
It's
OKC
going to be
against
Denver,
Warriors,
by the way. It's either going to be Denver or the Clippers. The Thunder are not going to – I watched. The Thunder are going to fall to the 5th seed.
They're not going to fall to the 5th
Yes,
seed.
they are.
Not the 5th.
Yes, they are. 2 losses to the Pistons.
They're not going to fall to the 5th
Watch.
seed. They would have to do a lot of losing to fall to the 5th seed.
Not really.
How many games behind the 5th seed?
The Thunder right now are currently the 2nd seed. There is only the 5th seed. Oh, okay, they can fall to the 4th seed.
4th is the farthest they can fall.
Technically, them and the Nuggets and the Clippers all have the same amount of losses. Sacramento has 3 more losses than them. But that doesn't mean to me OKC's young team, they could go on a 3-game, 4-game, 5-game losing streak and end up in the 5th seed. I don't believe in them the same way I didn't believe in the Magic, and the Magic are slow dripping out the playoffs.
Out the playoffs?
Out the playoffs. They are going to be the 9th or 10th seed. The Magic are 24 and 23.
24 and 23.
They are literally the 8th seed. But it don't matter. Whoever ends up in the 8th seed, there's a snowball's chance in all of the hells in the world that you will beat the Celtics. So to me, if you're the 8th seed, you have no chance. If you're the 7th seed, if the 7th seed is Miami, I give Miami a chance versus anybody. Other than that, nobody else can win. So I'm really only looking at the top 6 seeds in the East. In the West, I think 1 through 8 could potentially win. Because I think 1 through 8, like right now, the matchup would be.
I think 1 through 9 could potentially
would
win.
be Minnesota Pelicans. I could easily see the Timberwolves choking that away.
For sure.
I could also easily see OKC losing to Dallas in 5 or 6. So when I'm looking at it, I don't know. And even a team like Houston, like I didn't think they would fall off this fast and this bad. But I think for me, when I'm looking at the league, if you look at the Western Conference, most of the top 8 teams have actually every top 8 team has a good record away. The Grizzlies are the only one with a 500 record that are in the West that aren't a top 8 seed. The Lakers are 7-16 away. Utah 9-18 away. Houston 5-16 away. Warriors 7-11 away. Memphis 13-13 away. Portland 5-19. Spurs 5-19. Portland 6-20. So in my eyes, I just look at what's going on in the West, and I think if you're 1 through 8, you have a chance to actually win and be competitive. Even if the Lakers beat Utah and then they beat New Orleans and they get to the AFC, they're not beating that. If Minnesota loses to the Lakers in the first round, it's a travesty. Also, if they lose to the Lakers in the first round, the Lakers might wind up getting Clippers second round. That is going to be one hell of a series, and I'm not taking the Clippers.
You think the Lakers beat the Clippers in the series?
I don't believe. I got to see it. I've watched this team for way too many years to believe in this foolishness.
I mean, it would be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Because I think
I'm about to start going back to the games, Curtis. I'm sorry.
I think
I had some dad things to take care of.
I think the Lakers actually have the size to be able to somewhat guard them, even though, oh my God, they're gonna be doing so many switches on Austin Reeves in that series, bro.
Did I not tell y'all this before the season started when Joel told me that they was gonna average 16? I said I don't even know if he gonna. I said he's not gonna even play that much because you can't even leave him in because you're just gonna switch on this man. Giannis literally be running halfback dives straight to the rim. Travel, G.
Said he had the clipboard drawn up.
G. He had the clip back. That motherfucking clip back said, "Oh." They had the motherfucking arrow pointed straight up the middle.
Straight up the court.
Straight up the middle, G.
But yeah, like in that series, oh my God. Gee, he gonna have to guard Harden, PG, and Kawhi Leonard on any given play.
Who, LeBron?
No, Austin Reeves. They gonna do so many switches to get Austin Reeves on everybody.
LeBron?
Huh?
They can make LeBron guard everybody too. Shout out to Popeye. What the fuck is Popeye Jones?
Popeye Jones. If you don't know who Popeye Jones is, watch more basketball.
No disrespect to Popeye Jones. He might be one of the ugliest players in NBA history, G.
Tyrone Hill.
He in that list too. No disrespect to Popeye Jones. Legend though. I'm sure his wife fine. He made some NBA money. He got him one of them. Hopefully he didn't get a Joe Smith type of lady. But to be fair, when he met her, she was doing it already.
He knew what it was.
He thought, in the words of Glass of Malone, Kanye should have never married. By the way, that Ye rant earlier
was
today
hilarious.
is like, gee.
Hilarious. Her was hilarious.
Listen, how you gonna ask this type of question to a superhero? G?
He did say, and he got a fucking stocking on his face, G. What the fuck? How you gonna ask that type of question to a fucking superhero, to a real live superhero? Like, gee, what? Gee, you snatched the lady phone? Like, no. You answer me questions, answer my question.
Gee.
With a stocking on his face.
Yeah.
It was hot as hell in LA today too.
Gee, I know it. Gee, I know he was sweating like a motherfucker.
It was hot as hell, bro. That big ass.
It was a smooth 82 degrees in LA.
Bro. He had that big ass coat
big
on,
ass
them big ass
fucking
boots. G.
The big ass gloves. He about to go to sanitation run.
That fit was low-key fire, but like the
that
shit
fit was not fire.
That fit
G.
was decent.
Take them fucking gloves off.
The gloves is hilarious, but that fit was
Charlie
decent.
taking picture. That's Charlie Wilson with his star with the goddamn mask on. G, I'm like, G, take that off. G. Like, yeah, you not gonna take your mask off, G. Nah.
That shit was hilarious, yo.
Yeah, he not gonna get voted in first ballot Hall of Fame either.
Who?
Yeah.
With the Music Hall of Fame? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
He might get in.
He got the same problems Ree got, G.
He might get in. G. He might get in, bro. He might get in when he like 80, bro.
He not voting.
He
you
might
in.
get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when he like
not,
80, G.
He has identified himself with some horrible people, G. He is not getting in that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
And they ain't even thugs and pimps. He's identified himself with some horrible people. He is never getting into that shit, boy. He gonna be snatching TMZ reporters when he 80 her phone shit, boy. That was a wild ass question to ask somebody.
That was a crazy ass question.
Does your wife have free will? Is a wild question, G.
Have free will. The phrasing of it is crazy. Free will. Does your wife have free
G,
will?
low-key, that was the same shorty chasing Rocky around. Remember that video?
Yeah,
G?
Jay running
She
Rocky.
had on no shoes, G.
See how on shoes?
Gee, it's a picture. Literally, she had on no shoes, running, chasing this man for like a mile. She out of breath.
He went chasing. Rocky told her jog with me. He told her like, yo, you want to have a conversation, jog with me, because he was on the he was on the
Yeah,
like,
so you chasing me, shit. That motherfucker carrying hot as hell, feet on the concrete. It's fucking 90 degrees in LA. Your feet on the asphalt to get a video.
She made their ass go all the way to fucking by a goddamn Bottega store.
That man said, "Do you work for the devil?" G, I almost hollered.
She say, "Do you work for the devil? Do you work for the devil?" Oh my God! Shout out Ye, man.
Oh my God. Who's your midseason MVP right now in the NBA?
Embiid. Motherfucker averaging 35.
Yeah,
Defensive player of the year is
he ain't
Gobert.
missed enough. He ain't missed enough games yet.
Yeah, defensive player of the year is
Wemby.
Gobert.
Wemby.
Defensive player of the year is Gobert.
Victor Wembanyama.
Gobert.
Victor Wembanyama.
Gobert.
Victor
Rookie of the
Wembanyama.
year is Gobert.
If I had to vote, I'm voting for Wemby.
You gonna vote for Wemby for everything for the rest of your?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Rookie of the year, Wemby.
Rookie of the year, Wemby.
Sixth man of the year,
Wemby.
Sixth man of the year.
Nah, fuck with you.
Sixth man of the
You
year.
said I was
I'm
gonna vote for everybody for Wemby.
I'm gonna go Russell Westbrook. Most improved player. That's a good one. Can I say Maxey? Or is Maxey not most?
Is he gonna be an All-Star this year?
Should be. He should be all-star.
Actually, who should be on the reserves? You got 7 spots.
Maxey.
Kleber.
No, Tyrese Maxey. Julius Randle. Jalen Brunson.
Cam, stop texting me, G. Watch the show.
Randall Brunson. Bam. Look at the team. Bam.
Patrick Beverly.
Insane.
I had Nick Batum on my fantasy team. I dropped him.
Bam.
Probably should have kept him. He been balling since he got the field.
Jaylen Brown.
No.
Jaylen Brown should be on the team.
Fuck no.
He should be on the team. Jaylen Brown.
He's on my fantasy team, no.
Jaylen Brown. Trey.
No.
He giving you what you mean. He giving you 25 and 10. No. Trey. Is Donovan starting?
No.
He's not
It's
starting?
Halliburton and Dame.
Donovan. That's my 7.
I respect it, but I can't rock with it.
You?
I got Julius Randle, but he probably won't play.
You replacement for Randall.
Yeah. I got Bam. I got Paolo Ranchero or Banchero. I got Kristaps Porzingis. I'm picking him over Jaylen Brown. He's been way better. I'm sorry. If I had to choose another Celtic, I would personally choose Kristaps Porzingis. I think I wouldn't be upset if Miles Turner got a look.
I would be angry if Miles Turner
I wouldn't be upset if Siakam got a look.
Siakam can't get a look.
Yeah. I wouldn't be upset if Jimmy got a look.
I wouldn't be upset if Jimmy. Dude, how many games Jimmy played, bro? It's real. How many games has Jimmy Butler played? I feel like I ain't actually seen Jimmy play since the playoffs.
Played 31 games. He's played more games than Tyler Hero. Yeah, Bam Adebayo's only played 36 games.
Okay. I feel like I ain't seen Jimmy play since the finals in it.
Yeah, the East is kind of mid though. You know what? I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I ain't mad at your picks. In the West, for my reserves, I would personally, I'm gonna take Kawhi. I'm gonna take
Anthony Davis.
I'm gonna take Kawhi. I'm gonna take
AD.
Can you let me finish, bro?
Okay.
I'm gonna take Kawhi. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Anthony Edwards. I'm going to take Paul George. I'll take PG. I'm gonna take Sabonis. I'll take Booker. I'll take Anthony Davis. And then my last pick would be Steph Curry.
That's insane.
What you
mean? The West. That's insane. The West.
Why?
The West, I'm going to do AD. I'm going to do Kawhi Leonard. I'm gonna do.
I might take Shangoon. Well, I would have took Shangoon over
Go to
PG
hell.
if
I'm
they
gonna do
had a better record.
AD. I'm gonna do Kawhi Leonard. I'm gonna do De'Aaron Fox. I'm gonna do Devin Booker. I'm gonna do Rudy Gobert.
Oh, I'm sorry. I left Rudy out. My bad. I was tweaking. But honestly, I picked Carl and Rudy. Leave out somebody.
I'm gonna do Steph and I'm gonna do Ant. That's my.
Yeah, I got Ant, Cat,
Oh fuck,
Rudy.
Sabonis. Damn.
That's why I said. What you mean? My list was not bad, bro. I picked PG
Yeah,
and
but
Kawhi.
Sabonis gonna have to get left off, and PG gonna get left off.
To me,
but I need
Swiper got to
De'Aaron.
get left off.
Nah, hell
Swiper
no.
was a little injured this season.
Not really. Not that much. He still played like probably 40 games.
I
Probably.
think Domas played more though, but
He probably did play more games. I'm not arguing that. Yeah, I'm going Swiper. And I got to get Rudy a look. And I got to do Ant and Steph. So that's my list.
I ain't mad at it. It's not a bad list.
Now, the West is tough as hell, though. Because you got a lot of players who not. Hard not going to be in it. PG not going to be in
Harden's
it.
not an all-star.
I know he's not all. I'm just saying.
PG might make it.
I don't know if PG going to make it,
PG
bro.
might make it.
I don't know if
He
gonna
should.
make it.
His numbers are just as good as Kawhi Leonard's.
They're not just as good as Kawhi.
You're a liar. Look them up, player to player. They're both literally damn near the same.
$23 on 48. Kawhi is 20, basically 24 on 52.
Okay.
That's an 8 percentage point difference.
What's your point?
Kawhi has been better.
Who averaging more steals? Who's shooting better from the free throw line? Who's shooting better from the 2-point range? Whose three-point
Kawhi
percentage
Leonard.
is higher?
It's Kawhi Leonard.
On all of them?
Kawhi Leonard is shooting 52% from the field, 44% from three, 55% from
He's
two.
shooting 44% from three?
Yes.
God damn,
So
never
is Kawhi.
mind.
Yes.
I ain't know he's shooting 44% from three.
He's 1.7 steals. I think he like fourth in the league in steals. And yeah, PG is. I try to tell you, Kawhi is shooting like outrageous this year. PG is shooting 46% from the field, 41% from three, 51% from two, 91% from the free throw line. He's giving you 1.6 steals,
What he shooting from three?
41.
It ain't that big of a difference.
52 and 44.
Ain't that big. Yeah, but look at the three shit. It's three.
Yeah, but 44% is crazy, G.
Huh?
44 fucking
Yeah,
percent
but
is
one
crazy.
is the primary offensive option on the outside. The other one play mid-range and in.
Is shooting this bitch 9 times from three a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Kawhi is
Kawhi
shooting
shooting
this
he ain't shooting 9 times a game from three. He probably shooting 3. To me, that's the whole
It's 5.
difference. Okay, still, that's a lot. It's a lot more.
Nah, he putting that, but yeah, PG putting that bitch up. Both of them putting that bitch up, but I think Kawhi's had a better season. From what I see when I'm there, I just think Kawhi's had a better season, personally. I don't know if PG gonna make it. Because who you gonna take off? That I just said. The problem with the West is somebody really finna have a reason to feel like they got snubbed. The East, not really. The West, somebody gonna feel like they got snubbed.
LeBron?
You're not gonna take
I'm
LeBron
fucking
out,
with you.
though.
I'm fucking with you. Not after their performance on Sunday.
Yeah, like, come on.
Saturday, whatever day it was.
I would argue that's as far as the regular season goes, that's one of LeBron's top 20.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of the last games. That's his last great games that'll be
facts.
on NBA TV.
Facts. We gonna watch that game on NBA TV in like 10 years. That was a great fucking basketball, bro. I haven't stood up I haven't not wanted to leave my TV screen. Actually, what are some of the best regular season games that you can remember? Cavs Warriors on Christmas.
I'm be honest. I'm terrible to ask about this because
Cavs
my
Warriors-
memory is really, really bad.
Cavs Warriors on Christmas was incredible.
I've also watched like thousands. of
Warriors
games
Thunder,
at this
I think
point.
it was on Valentine's Day when Steph hit that long ass shot. That's up there. The game that we just saw.
Michael Jordan's last game. That was one of my favorite games. Kobe's last game, one of my
Kobe's
favorite
last
games.
game is up there. What else is on?
Warriors, Cavs.
Yeah, I said that on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire.
Lakers, Heat. That was first time Shaq and Kobe. That was
that
fire.
game wasn't that fire, but the moment was fire.
Yeah.
Who
did Melo play on Christmas? That was that great game.
No, that was Easter.
Was that Bulls?
Yeah,
Bulls,
that one. Yeah, that one.
Bulls,
The Easter
Knicks,
game.
That was
The
a
Easter
crazy
game. That was great. Yeah, else, yeah, that I can openly remember. Those are probably some of the better, yeah, that I can openly remember. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Why the fuck?
That's the
NVJ TV.
broadcast.
I know. I'm like, why the fuck?
That's the
They
broadcast.
got to get
fucking
their
up.
shit together.
Yeah,
This is terrible.
yeah, that's crazy. I also say LeBron's first game is one of the greatest games
Yes,
of all time.
yes.
Um,
Bron's first game. Yeah, for sure. Trying to think what else. I think Harden's first game with the Rockets.
yeah, Wemby Chet, that game that they just played 10 days ago, that'll be remembered for a long time. Watch. That'll be remembered for a long time. No, wrong. It was a blowout, but that'll be remembered as the first
they was
time
going
that
at it.
they went up
They was going
head
at
to
it.
head and was like, all right, like your team won, but the
Wemby
man to
was
man
going at
matchup
him,
was
and Chet wasn't no hoe either.
he was getting hold.
He wasn't no hoe.
Shit.
He wasn't no hoe either.
Shit.
He was. You better get him back. You better get him back. He was getting him back.
Not getting him back.
No,
not
he
when the
was.
man finished with 30 and you got 17.
He
When
didn't
he
finish
finished
with
with 33 and 10 and you got 17.
He didn't finish with 30. I don't think. I don't think it was 30. I think it was like 20 something. I don't think it was 30.
If it wasn't 30, it was 27.
It might have been that. It wasn't 30 though.
Tomato.
And he shot the ball way fucking more.
Who?
Wemby.
Yeah,
On that
because Chet pussy. He not ready for it.
He not pussy. G. Come on, bro.
That's what Wemby walked up to him and said.
He not
He
pussy.
dunked on him and said, "You pussy." And Chet said, "Inbound the ball."
He really said you pussy.
Nah.
I was about to say who
He
taught.
said it
Wemby
with
this
his
shit?
eyes.
I was about to say who taught Wemby these words.
You're the pussy.
Like who taught Wemby these words?
You're the pussy.
By the way, is Wemby playing in the Olympics for France?
He better. He need to convert and come play for America.
You want to turn his back on his homeland?
Hell yeah. Like all these other motherfuckers do for us when they go play for these bullshit ass things.
Nah, they be having lineage from another background.
What?
They be having lineage from like another background.
All right.
I think Embiid gonna play with us though.
No, we don't. Why? You from Cameroon. Go play with the Africans, G.
Cameroon is not in the Olympics, bro. He had two options: USA or France.
Go play with Africa.
See what country?
Go find one. You Joel Embiid. Make a fucking country. What you mean? You the goddamn MVP. Go find 8 Africans and play with them and make a great team.
Hey, Africans, go
What
get
you talking
Siakam.
about?
Go get Siakam.
Hell yeah.
I think Siakam from the Cameroon too.
Gee, it'd be me, Siakam, and figure it out. Shit, we gonna qualify? They can't triple team me and Siakam.
They will qualify. They will qualify.
They will qualify.
They would damn near win.
I'm not
FIBA.
joking.
They would damn near win.
I'm not
FIBA.
joking. I'm dead ass.
They would damn near
Bring
win.
Serge
FIBA.
Ibaka back.
Gee, Serge ain't got it no more. G.
Gee, he can be Udonis Haslam with the Nassus on the bench. G.
Serge ain't got it no more.
Go get Chris Boucher. Shit, you
I
got.
don't even think Chris Boucher from the islands, bro.
He is.
Yeah, I think
You
he
from
the
Africa,
islands, bro.
G? You by way of passage, G? We all here. Fuck you mean? By way of passage, we
Funny
all
as
in
hell
this
say Chris
bitch.
Boucher from Africa because he dark. You funny as hell.
No, I dead ass.
Nah, G, I think he from the islands, bro. He from the islands. He not from Africa, G. Chris Boucher from the islands, I think. I don't think he from Africa, bro. I don't think he from Africa.
Wherever he from, his lineage lead back to Africa. Don't fucking play with me. Oh, he's Canadian St. Lucian.
Yeah.
Exactly, right along the passage, G. Like, we all African, G. We just happen to be a lot less African than they are.
Go grab Chris Boucher.
Go grab Chris Boucher, G. We turn it up. Get the Nassus.
Now the Nationals gonna play for Greece.
We trying to send him to play for Nigeria, G. If I'm keeping it to be with you, G.
Nah, he gonna play
God,
for Greece.
G.
You know if the Nationals don't start on Greece?
Nigga,
She
All
don't
right.
start on Greece.
nigga. All right, never mind. I'm sorry.
What?
Never mind.
She can't start on Greece?
I have a sports application. I am wishing the best for all athletes. I want to see you do great, do well. Shout out to the Nassus Antetokounmpo. Please sign up for Athlete the Nassus. We love you. I'll leave that there.
Yeah, why is talking about why you shouting out Popeye? Because we want to. We saw him on TV. man.
Exactly, Cam. Come on, G. Well, this is called Happy Hour. We watch the games and react to the games that we're watching. Currently, we're watching Anthony Simons do well against Philadelphia's B team, or C team actually.
It's damn it a G League team.
The NASA would be out there right now. No, the fuck he wouldn't
No,
actually.
he wouldn't.
He got
Daniel
Daniel House,
House is
Forkon,
100%
Korkmaz,
Kenyon Martin Jr.
yeah, Oubre. Yeah, he would not. He would be on the bench cheering. That man mimicking Dame on the 3 and then being cut out the pitch is the funniest shit of all time. That man to myself, like, we
not doing that, bro. What are you doing?
gee, he don't even know what the shadur is. He didn't even know how to hit the shadur.
I'm in the shadur.
Gee, that man Rick Ross early said, "You check it for me, go to Checkers. Get you a big Buford. Get you a chili dog." I'm like, gee, what?
See that G Ross has some of the best quotes. That man said, "I got a machine that makes water out of H2O."
Gee, that is.
I got a water maker. I got a machine that makes water out of H2O. We got our canned goods. I'm like, gee, bro, literally, man's had me on Google for like.
I'm about to get the buck.
Man's had me on Google
No,
for 15
water
minutes,
is
bro.
H2O.
He had me on Google for 15 minutes, bro. I thought everything I ever learned in biology was a lie.
No.
I'm like, G, you got a machine that turns what into what, bro? Hold on, G. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I must have been miseducated all these years, bro. You got a what? You got a water maker, bro? I got a machine that makes water out of H2O.
Oh my God, dog. Saying Ross tricked you out of that shit is hilarious. Dog.
Gee, literally, man's had me on for at least 15 minutes, bro. I'm not even lying.
I'm crying.
Had me reading mad articles. Gee, I read at least about 3 articles, G. I was like, is H2O in water? Is H2O different than water? Googling mad shit, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass, bro. I'm like, gee, what?
Oh my God.
What?
That's goddamn hilarious. But all right, final words.
Final words is slaughter your daughter. It's still the funniest shit you ever said in your damn life.
That's
G.
that man J.
Slaughter your daughter. G. That's still the funniest.
That's what that man JG on, G.
That's the funniest.
He trying to slaughter your
That's
daughter.
the funniest shit you ever said in your damn life.
G, if I met him, he couldn't be around my daughter.
Slaughter your
He couldn't be around my daughter. He gonna try to slaughter my daughter.
Slaughter gang. Slaughter gang.
He's slaughter gay.
21 Giddy.
21 Josh.
21 Josh. Oh,
Actually, never mind. His name gonna be 21 minus 4 Josh.
21 Josh is better. 21 Josh is better. Man, he said
so-
slaughter your daughter. Wow. Wow. Yeah, man. Shout out all y'all who tuned in, bro. Shout out all y'all who tuned in and been tuning in all these years. We appreciate you. Go stream my music. Just type in Pavy everywhere you can stream music and you will find it. I got a new song coming out pretty soon. I'll tell you the name of it. It's called FaceTime is Dangerous. So look out for that. And until next time.
Yeah, man. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. He got a song called Slaughter Your Daughter. You ain't ever heard it?
Slaughter your daughter.
Shout out to the fans, man. It's HoopsNBrews. We get it with y'all next time.